I think we should be looking damn good to go. Back with some Arknights once again, Chapter 9, Part number 2 today. It's gonna be a fun stream. Last time, civilians were getting bullied, treated like garbage, not given much food. Meanwhile, members of their military force getting killed off. Mysteries to be solved, situations to get worse. It's gonna be quite interesting to see, but we're on stage number 5. So as always, where the hell are you, chat? Why are you not on the screen? So as always, if you enjoy the stream, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Always greatly appreciated. The road to 7,000 subscribers is almost over, so within the next probably 2 to 3 days, I would say we should be hitting 7,000 subscribers. So that's pretty cool, you know? That's always nice. Very grateful for that. But yeah, we got a good week of content on the channel. So what's up, Scarlet? What's up, Paragon? What is up, Abyss, Speedy, Baka? And anybody else that's watching that hasn't said anything, hello. Alright, my dudes. Yeah, this is Brexit Arknights edition. I haven't heard the word Brexit in a while. I have not heard that in a while. Brexit, Jesus. Okay, welcome to North Ireland Terra style. I wonder if I'd ever go to Ireland. Never thought about that before. Alright, anyways, chat. Let's pause the music, yes? God. And what's up, Damien and Cthulhu? How you doing? Chat, I could just tell this year just of how my brain's already working. Oh god. I am gonna... I don't want to say I'm gonna work myself to death, because I'll make sure I don't work myself to death, but god, I'm gonna be busy. I know that for sure. With the schedule that I'm giving myself, oh lord, I'm gonna be busy. Okay, why am I looking at enemy info? I can't even look there. What do we have here? Okay, so the enemies are gonna go down the stores. They're gonna... With the stores, yeah, they're gonna go down the stairs. They're gonna come back up. Okay, so I could probably put Thorns there. Thorns could cover that lane pretty well. Enemies over here. Maybe I could put Hoshi. Actually, yeah, maybe a Hoshi here, Irene here, and then Spin Cycle. Just you know, very nice. That could work also. Healer there. Okay, I got it, chat. I got it. Alright, the downpour is here, the enemy is everywhere, and the frustration is slowly reaching the breaking point. You don't say. On both fronts, the frustration is reaching the breaking point. The civilians and the military. Reading time or straight into the stage? Reading time. Okay. But yeah, that's good that you're doing good. And yeah, one blue box will have to protect it all. You said smart doctors paint their blue boxes red at the start. Yes, yes. Painted red with blood. 4:23 p.m. cloudy, turning overcast. Let's do it. Mac Martin Brothers chip first floor. Still no reply? None. Haven't gotten a peep from Londinium yesterday or today. It's been 20 hours. They have to have received my telecoms by now. Could the encrypted line be faulty? Hard to say, sir. Being honest, it's been nearly 10 years since I graduated, transferred to Hillock. There's not much info you need to activate the secret comms line. 2 years back around the end, I reported to our group's boss, and he asked me if I had anything to say other than whatever number kid was being born, and that if I hadn't, I could save even giving the routine reports. Oh, no wonder you opened this, Chippy. Not a bad plan, right? Codename's not chef for fun. Thought at the same time, suppose some outsider wanted to sniff out our, Lycian? Yeah, Lycian? Yeah, that's how you say that? Point. They'd only suspect next door's bookshop. Hey, or yeah. I write. Besides, your chips are delicious too. Ought to be, eh? You fill yourselves up. Hillock's potatoes are high quality. Locals all love my chips. Even if I didn't still remember my actual job as a lamplighter, I would have opened up branches ages ago. 5, 6 of them. Anyhow, I thought I was dreaming of the time I was training again when you gave the secret knock at the door yesterday. It seems highly likely that this line was abandoned long ago, or perhaps someone's received our info but doesn't want to reply. You mean there's people intercepting our intel on purpose, leader? Not easy to say yet. We'll send the next report as we would originally, right? And besides, Triangle's findings Add the income, my fault, bleh. Add on the outcome of my dialogue with Colonel Hamilton. The colonel's targeted measures against a portion of the residents are already extremely suspicious. In the worst case, I'd like for our team to be allowed more flexibility. That sounds like there's no point in me convincing you to use a barracks messenger, is there? Leader, I don't want to say this, but we're a little low on numbers. That definitely isn't like you to say. Relax, though. Nobody wants to take that step. But the circumstances about this city are far more complicated than any of us foresaw. Chef, seeing as you've been in County Hillock for so long, how do you feel about the people here? Nothing unusual to me. If you put a Terran in front of me right now, I wouldn't fancy them much different from a Victorian anywhere else. To tell the honest truth, if life's not bad, who'd want to make trouble all the live long day? Or live, whatever. Okay, quite a few wear ideals on their sleeves, but only a minority ever take them to heart. More just care about filling their stomachs, and if they're full, they could take care of their purse too. Well, they could take care of their purse too, yeah. Right you are. I could barely imagine Damien Barry caught up in the Spectre force either. In my eyes, him and the locals were all normal people, scared, stiff, begging for forgiveness the moment they arrested, coming together when a loved one dies just so they could fall to pieces and weep. They're nothing like trained soldiers at all. What you're saying is exactly what I'm worrying about. Colonel Hamilton might have been spouting more than just alarmist talk. When ordinary people take up weapons, voluntarily or not, the disaster we then face will be the likes of which Victoria hasn't seen for a very long time. You said Horn has a dad like Saria? Afternoon, Ceres. However you want to say that. Lucky me, I was just about to go find you at the newspaper. What's wrong, Ceres? Were you just crying? Janie, no. I'm alright. I'm perfectly fine. Pull the other one. Your eyes are all puffy, and your face is as pale as sheets. The Ceres I know would never be caught in the street looking this ghastly. Something gave you a nasty shock, didn't it? Who bullied you? Was it that soldier from last time? I'll help you think of something. There has to be something. No, Janie, don't you fuss. He hasn't come bothering me again. I don't know how to put it. Come on, deep breaths. It's me right here. Your very good friend. You're safe now, I promise. Janie, why? Why are you one of them? What are you talking about, Ceres? I don't understand. I don't want you to get hurt. You're the best friend I have, and you're a good person. I'm good too, right? My cousin? Aren't we all good people? Your cousin, Barry? You mean Damien Barry? I'm so sorry. I wasn't fast enough. It's not your fault. And I don't think it's mine. I just want to live a peaceful life. I don't want to see any more people that I care about die. Cry it out. I'm here with you. Seeing a loved one pass on and still having to manage your work, it's too much pressure on you. Here, lean on my shoulder. It'll be more comfortable. That's okay. Thank you, Janie. I'm much better just seeing you. I understand what I have to do now. This is for you. Is this an address? I could give you a few names too, but there's no need. I don't want to put you in even more danger. This address should be enough. You could hand it to someone you think's reliable. Your sergeant major or maybe another officer like Uncle Luis. I know there's people around asking about Damien. They want to be clear what it is we're plotting. Plotting, Ceres? Even you? I'm not sure. You could believe me or not. I've only been responsible for passing on some info in some ways. A few notes stuck between book pages, or one or two hidden signals in the Hillock Evening News' classifieds. I used to think that this was for making everyone safer. I didn't twig what dreadful things they're scheming, not until the dispatch I heard by the chief editor. Never mind that. I'm not trying to justify myself or even repent. What's important is that you stop them as soon as you can. Alright, I will. I'm sure of which I should give this to. She'll fairly treat you all, more than anyone else would. Ceres. Yeah. Ceres. How do you say that? Don't be scared. Everything will be alright. Alright, Janie, I trust you. Remember, it's 8 p.m. Hold on to this address tight. We said, actually, Made it to the close, well, actually made it close to the beginning of the stream. Indeed, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? You haven't missed too much. East side of the statue at District 10, third alleyway on the left. There's a bookshop there with a flower pot by the door. Yellow rose. Found it. It's a bagpipe. Do I just leave it under the flower pot like this and call it done? A loose brick right there. Exactly like they said this morning. This really is an unusual way of receiving your letters. Friend from Londinium, I hope you could be of help to Ares. And all of us. Boss, someone left a new slip downstairs under the yellow rose. Bring it in. Yellow rose. So it's for me. That was fast. The informer you mentioned before? Aye. She's a soldier at the barracks too, but I could assure you, leader, she's warm-hearted. She's good. I hope you've gotten an eye for people. No worries, my eyesight's always been brilliant. What's it say on the slip? 109 Dam Street. Tonight, 8 p.m., that's all. Dam Street. It's the boundary between Districts 10 and 11. Rings bells for me. It's Baron Bolton's estate. Looks like there's been an important meeting. Well, looks like there's going to be an important meeting tonight. Bagpipe, we should go. Oh boy. This is where you were. That's... How do I do this voice again? That's right. Sipping hot tea, skimming the paper, doing things befitting a woman of my age. Chat, you know there was somebody in the comment section that they were complaining about this voice? Listen, if you're watching this as a VOD or if you're watching this right now, buddy, I'm gonna keep doing the voice. Just especially for you, I'm gonna keep doing the voice. Don't you worry. Phew. Strong wind kicking up. Found what you were looking for? When you want to find tomorrow, you go meet up with yesterday. You could speak Terran? Can't speak much at all. What you hear is what you get. Just showing off what I learned. Yeah, chat, like on a quick side note before I keep reading this, I don't know why lately, I guess we're just getting quite a bit of new people with like all the content that I'm doing, but like from the new people that I don't recognize that I see in the comments and stuff, they just be complaining, dude. Oh my god. Like they're either complaining that I pause a video too much when I do a reaction, or they complaining about a voice I'm doing, or complaining about something else, and I'm like, these aren't the people that I see in stream, so these gotta be new people. So I'm just like, oh my god. It's bound to happen though, as you get like more people like that. You're just gonna get people that complain, but jeez, I never seen people that complain so much. I'm like, are you good? Like, I'm sorry that I didn't make the video the exact way that you wanted me to make the video or do the stream. You know, like if it's like that, just go stream yourself. Like honestly. That's what people say all the time though, that like stream or make videos are like, hey, if it's that bad, you go make it yourself if you want it to be like that. Jesus. But anyways, chat. Back to the task at hand. Hard to believe Oliver was right. You're an incredible one. Oh shoot. Sorry, I was gonna do the laugh. I was gonna try to do like a southern laugh, but I couldn't do it. You get a nice rush the first time you impress somebody, but there's diminishing returns on the second and third round. Nobody at our office even knows how to speak Terran. Considering your backgrounds, that's reasonable. Oliver grew up in a middle-class household in North Londinium with family roots in Gaul. He lives upstairs from the office these days, taking some time off every year to go back and see his wife and children. Fred's more or less an apprentice from County Peninsula. He's got a bunch of brothers and one little sister, and the whole family gets along like a dream. It's actually fun to do this voice though, I'm not gonna lie. Will's a local. His clan moved decades ago from a fixed village nearby, and his Terran blood's probably from his paternal grandmother. You looked at our data? Do I look like the type that does homework? Not my style. Then how do you know? Language, name, pronunciation, wording, tone, and even when you pause, language tells a keen ear more than you could ever guess. I heard about how extraordinary Sancta are, I'll phrase it like that, but I never figured. Really, it's just a hobby of mine. Anyhow, language itself holds a special significance to some folks. Why else would the Terrans have cared so much about digging a sample of their own language out a pile of old books? You're not wrong. Half a decade ago, barely any Terrans regularly spoke it. And you've probably heard it in me. I'm not a Terran. My wife was. She only taught me a word or two while she was still alive. Rest in peace to her. Yet nowadays, you see that gradually dying language all over the newspaper. Plus, I just overheard someone outside the window teaching kids how to call each other in Terran. Until you mentioned it, I never noticed. Language binds a people together tighter than most things. A language doesn't get diluted over time like bloodlines do, and it doesn't get weighed on the scales of cost-benefit analysis like everything else. Looks like there's some out there who want to exploit those ties, bring back together the community that's been loosening away, but with that, the gatherings that already were lose their stability. Victoria won't just sit back and let this play out right under its nose, and yet the harder you pull, the harder the whiplash will snap. Oh god. You said, yeah, YouTube comments are one of the dregs of the internet with the way that people have no filter or forethought. Yeah, like, I don't get a lot of comments that are like hate comments or something. I'm actually really grateful for that we have an extremely positive community. But every once in a while, you do get those people who are just like, damn, dude, like, you just got no problem being rude to somebody that you don't even know, huh? like you just got no problem being rude to somebody for no reason. Like, you must have a pretty miserable life. But yeah, Outcast gives you a gunslinger vibes. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But yeah, you all know why I came, don't you? Actually, I'm not that sure. I just feel like, you wouldn't need to bother an elite operator to go fetch data in person. Numbers on paper don't mean a thing against seeing it with your own two eyes. Put it that way, I really am fetching data. Could you just tell me one more time, in the last 6 months, how many local businesses suspended collaboration with us? 7. That's 3 on top of last month's report. In modern Victoria, when any wind stirs in the grass, it's the big merchants' wallets that feel it first. I need to head out, get a few more eyefuls of this place, make it before the city gets drowned under dirty rain. Okay. You said, like when I was complaining about you skipping Viglione, and Heidi being thirsty, walking the dust. I mean, that wasn't really that, like, I didn't really see that as a big deal. I mean, like when people are just like full on, just like complaining or just like nagging or something, and it's like, yeah, my guy, is this really what we're doing? All right, leader, you've had your eyebrows wrinkled ever since this morning. We don't have much time to go. The Spectre force is inconsistent in ways of past incidents. Their execution was covert before, rapid. Every time we thought to chase them, we'd find the leads wiped clean. But now? Oh, they finished knitting a jumper and tossed yarns on the floor. Barely an idea of how each end is linked too. Do I have any plan on completing the H stage, the Hell stage? I don't think I've ever done a Hell stage, have I, chat? I mean, I might do one on some point just for like some memes. But I'm sure I'd be in pain, but that's probably what you want to see, huh? And moreover, these leads have all cut off at County Helllock. It's not just you, I'm feeling trapped as all heck too. The city is just like a pressure cooker sealed shut. The residents, the barracks, everyone's twitchy, and people are getting up in arms anywhere and any time. Not all H stages are hard. Okay, so some worse than others. Or some easier than others. Have you attempted the other game mode for the modules upgrade mats? I actually haven't yet. Because what, in order to do that mode, you're talking about the SSS whatever mode, whatever it's called, don't you need to have, like, use your characters that are M3'd. Is that how that works, chat, or am I mistaken? Oh, not M3'd. I'm sorry. Moduled. Not M3, not M3'd. Backtrack. The moduled. No, you don't? Oh, chat, this whole time I thought that you could only use the characters that you got a module for. Oh, okay, you only need to unlock one module for it to unlock. Okay, that's what I got mixed up. Oh, okay. In that case, I might do a stream of that then. I don't know when, because this week we're already pretty stacked with streams. But I'll stream that for you guys sometime then. Oh. Yeah, you've seen that misconception a couple times? Yeah, I legit thought that was the case. Oh, wow. Well, thanks for letting me know, chat. Okay. So, yeah, we'll try that out. I need to get back to doing, what is it, IS2 also. It's just, oh my god, chat. There's too many games and too much stuff for me to do. I'm just like, oh, just trying to upgrade my characters in Arknights is already a lot of work, so I'm just like, oh, other modes? Oh, no. But to be fair, at least this new mode, SSS, even if it's a molding simulator, it does help get some materials that you need, right? So, yeah, there's that. I mean, IS2 gives you stuff too, but, yeah, good lord, freaking IS2. There was a point for like 2 weeks of where I was grinding in IS2 of where I was actually doing it, but, ugh. God, I gotta get back to that. Especially with the newer units that I have and the upgrades I've gotten, it'd be cool to do IS2 again. But yeah, I don't know when you'll see another IS2 stream, chat. Just cause we're doing Arknights main story. I gotta do God of War, then the anime reactions, then I'm getting back to Honkai finally this week, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh no, there's too much. Oh yeah, and the EX stages for Lingering Echoes is tomorrow, isn't it? Am I gonna stream that? I'll see what I end up doing for that. I don't know. There's just quite a bit. Alright, you're working on the monthly squad. Yeah, I should at least be doing the monthly squads, you know. I would do a monthly squad stream. But, it's too much stuff. Okay. Everyone's waiting for when the first bolt strikes. But if it does truly strike, what will the city know? What will Victoria become? Leader. Someone's tailing us. So they are. See that alley to the west? Understood. Stop where you are. Oh, it's the kid. Hold on, what? It's the little Baron. And you kind of look familiar, too. Ow! Oh, sorry, I'll let go now. I thought it'd be some baddie following us. Ball? You dropped your ball, so you came here to pick it up? I'll ask you to hurry home now. It's not too safe here. Your mom and dad will worry for you if you go running all over. False alarm, leader. Just one child. No, that doesn't seem right. It wasn't just one person following us, and the fact that they could go several streets without us noticing means they definitely have experienced tailing. Did you see anyone out of the ordinary just now when you hit up high? If I have to say, there was a street not far away with a particularly bright ring I caught a glimpse of. Sancta. Let me get a piece. A piece of cake. And this apple pie. And I'll have some of them cookies too. Every time I say it after, I just start laughing. Oh, jeez. Tough call. Warfarin has been telling me to lay off the sweets. Hey there, quick question. Which one of these cakes is the sweetest? Like... Oh god, I was about to do Shaggy's voice on accident. Like you don't know? Come on. You've been in County Hillock a while, haven't you? And if I had to guess, probably over 3 years of service. Who are you? Calm down, I could tell. And the nice folks you're following sure could too. Your cover's blown anyway. Why don't you try some of this apple pie, bot? It's good, I'm telling you. You weird mad sanctor, where did you come from? Why are you trying to get in my way? Me? I'm not. I'm just passing by. Team 12, target lost, but judging by the direction they disappeared, it's likely they're heading for Dam Street. Alright, I understand. I'll bring them straight away. We'll check through one by one. I'm warning you, Sancta. If it's not yours to meddle, don't meddle. Warning me? If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. You know, I ain't exactly used to walking around unarmed. I've got no time to listen to you talk big. Soldiers, we're moving. What do I think about the CEO of racism? What the hell? That's quite a question. The menace. Menace to society. But no, who are you talking about? Who is the CEO? Which character are you talking about here? Alright. You can breathe now, shopkeep. The soldiers are all gone. Mind bagging up the sweets for me? I got some folks back at the office who ought to try them. After all, it's about time I called all my little friends back from their field work. Probably the colonel? That was funny though, she distracted the dude that was stalking them, that was trailing the two of them. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Frostbite called him. Okay, that's funny. Alright, here we are, chat. So we're gonna do the plan that I said, right? So you could go here. What the dog doing? What are you doing, little dog? Okay. Yeah, buddy old pal, I don't know where you think you're going, but you're not gonna do anything. Think. Okay, so that's going smoothly. And yeah, that's gonna be nice and easy. Over here we could do honestly
not one step forwards.
That's good work. Alright, let it roll. And you start poking.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I actually like that this is only one blue box. This makes everything just very simple for me, to be completely honest. Okay. So in this case, we could probably do something like this. Just beam them. Yeah. Easy. W, you'll be okay. If you want a little healing, there you go. And then if I want to beam them from here, I guess we could go here. There we go. And now just fast forward. It's actually really weird to me how easy these stages have been so far. Like, I don't know. I was expecting a lot worse, but I mean, we're still in the beginning of the chapter, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Just keep poking, I guess. Yeah, chapter 9's a lot easier than chapter 8. Yeah, this is something.
It's not my wish to tell you how lucky. I only do what I need.
Dorito.
Unleash the rage your father poured into you.
Okay. Just you could go to chapter 9 after chapter 4 because there's new materials here, so it's easier. I see. Oh yeah, because that's why it let us go to chapter 9 if we wanted to. all that time ago? You said, yes, some enemies are annoying, not as much as citizens, though. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the mechanic of where you have to protect, like, the citizens, you know? They do not like that. Can get pretty stressful. Alright. Honorable lady, I am most privileged to inform you, the dinner party is all ready. Oh, this is the girl that's in the thumbnail for today. So slow, you aristocrats, taking your sweet time with everything you do. You're a nightmare. And also so that people can skip the reunion arc. And also maybe because you already experienced Stoltanera Novice, and main story no longer makes you feel hard. I mean, yes, freaking Stoltanera Novice with the goop and stuff. The goop mechanic was pretty oof. That goop mechanic was tearing me up. Not gonna lie. Alright, it was my inadequate reception. Please, permit that I express to you my most sincere apologies. You could save your breath. How many will be coming today exactly? All of County Hillock's fine minds have received the invitation, including our most wildly celebrated bard as recent, Mr. Williams. Bard? I'm bored dead already. What about the nobles and merchants you promised to find? Of course, they'll all be coming too. For example, the leader within the South Region's textiles industry, Sir Powlett, recipient of the Mahogany Prize, and Dr. Bashir, and the owner of more than 10 steelworks, Mr. Evans. Oh, these people you mentioned, especially the last one, they're definitely coming? Yes, and a portion of them have already arrived. I hear a most honorable guest has turned up, and quite a few celebrity intellects from other cities have come flocking too, all for a single glimpse of you and your compatriots' presence. Oh yes, as per your request, I've drawn up this list of names for your per usual whenever you should. Bit too many words, but you've done a good enough work. Alright, you can head off now. You said also you have a physical build where Chapter 9's mechanics or fraction focus on greatly increased resistance. Yeah, I have been seeing enemies have resistance in there. Don't know if you noticed how little Aya's damage was back there. I wasn't really paying too much mind to it because I just put the characters because everybody was getting shredded and just went on autopilot. But that would make sense then. That would make sense. Okay. Advanced roadblocks. There's gonna be some advanced roadblocks. Interesting. Alright, deeply grateful for your generous praise. Once you're ready, please inform me. I simply cannot wait to see this ordinary little parlor of mine be dazzlingly belightened by your arrival. Why are you still here? Weren't you done talking? Please allow me to ask one last question. That most honorable lady there, have we even the sliver of a chance that she may alight on the venue too? That's not yours to ask. Clear off. Be gone, peasant. Hello. You look like a menace. Not gonna lie. Okay, that's cute. That little cat right there, and that. But you still look like a menace. I don't trust this. Okay, Mandragora. Okay. What has you feeling all flustered? Okay, so that's your name now. Alright, so less of that tongue-in-cheek giving me reflux. We all know that you'd never really give a shit about anyone, Harmony. Oh, okay, yeah, you're Harmony. Okay. I see. Then I'll have to put it another way. You've been blocking my light with your half-wit ambling. I'd like to finish reading this lovely novel, dear. Are all of you rich people like this? Hang instruments up a wall, buy a few books, act like you're filling the window so nobody notices how you got nothing at all in your head? I'll take having a window to fill over having nothing of anything inside or out, wouldn't you say? You! Now, you're not happy to calm down for a while, I see. How about this? If which foot forward first bothers you so much, and this ball you know nothing about, I could be your lead in a dance. What complete shit are you on about? I'm thinking of bigger things. With this many nobles and merchants coming, if we could get their support, then just forget occupying one scant little hillock. We could snatch the whole of Londinium. Mandragora. Time to hold still. At this point, you can't just let that grotty book of yours go. Do you even think for 1 second about anything important to the leader or me? I'm not saying anything about your oh so helpless gait. I'm just saying, take your roller coaster babble and hold it still. And all that absurdity you're exhausting your little brain with, too. Smug 30-year-old in 16-year-old schoolgirl uniform? She 30? Really? You telling me to hold it now? As if I could. Laying out and assigning roles, swallowing my sick to set up this meeting? How much of me do you think I've poured out for this plan? I couldn't wait since forever ago. I can't wait for, Dublin's fires to burn the city through. Rip this alive, a titan under our feet apart. And you, huh? You and that shameless fake taking what should be the glory of the leader. It is really, really time for you to shut up now. At what point was your job to make decisions for the leader? Pfft. Well, you two seem to get along well, don't you? It's me. Yes, we're still here. Oh? Things have gotten a little interesting at long last. Seems we've no need to scrap in here about whether your little schemes of insolence are feasible or not. Is it news from that bastard? Someone sniffed out this location. I have a feeling it'll be more than your friendly little invitees coming to the meeting tonight. People from the army? More or less. My, maybe some of my acquaintances too. God on high, I want to. Put away your staff, you'll get your chance, but it won't be now. It's time we go. We've got other things to do. Leave it to her, and here, we might be in for a good show before we know it. I was starting to fantasize about how it'd look if this horrible room broke into slag. Yeah? Quite the duo. Quite the duo. Ah yes, this song starts playing. Alright, leader, I didn't imagine slipping in would be as easy as this. Here I thought we'd have to find a way to infiltrate. Not out of the question. That said, go in the proper way and it's more convenient to find a conversation partner. Guess my friend at the barracks got some real precious information. Can't be that many who know about this meeting. A lot of secret aristocrat parties are held this way. They usually think of invitation letters as passing. So long as you have a channel to tap for info, plus a token as proof of identity, you have what you need to pass the doorstep. You never told me your family was all big, famous nobility. Does it make a difference? When I was in school, the noble students always stuck with their own. Of course, they studied together, but after school they never did much with the rest of us if they could help it. Don't tell me you actually like all the pomp and formality. Ceremonial gowns you only wear once, the trending look changing every week, courtesy greetings ad nauseum. Don't even remind me. I actually went to that kind of thing once or twice with a good friend. And just trying to remember which fork you used to eat made my head want to explode on the spot. Too fancy? Perfect. I'm not much of a fan either. Even if I'm loath to admit it, just having this family name does come in handy once in a while. Leader, the people coming here today, are they all supporters of the Spectre Force? I don't necessarily think so. Would have been better if you hadn't reacted to read Alter's PV. Not knowing which side Green Cat is on is better for the story. Mr. Williams, I finally get to meet you. I heard you were coming, and came bolting right over from County Peninsula just to ask if you could sign the anthology in my collection here. Of course, fine lady. It would be my honor. Seamus, my dearest great bard, here you were. I just finished reading your newly published Tales from History. Such fascinating writings. It was the first I learned that us Terrans had such a grand storied past. Thank you. But they're the works of fantasy, adapted from an array of folk legends. The greatest value in my work is simply unearthing gems buried by sandstorms, all the better for more to see. You truly are too modest, the Draco King Gale, you penned, founding by himself the most radiant culture, I would say creature. That was Terra. He stood grand and wise, and so much that my dreams are aflush with motion. And, he's part of them all. Yes, too true. In my eyes, you're alike to Lithanian's grand musicians, with the chance to make change to an entire era. I must say, you exaggerate. So long as you wanted, all of Victoria's publishers would be wide open to you. Every one of them waiting to translate your works into the ink of different languages. Also, chat, if you see me yawn a lot, it's not because I'm finding this boring, it's because I had to wake up really early today, and I only got I think 5 hours of sleep. So just keep that in mind, okay? There's a low FYI. I didn't get as much sleep as I typically would today, but I wasn't about to go take a nap. Okay. Did I read this? Shoot, I don't even know. So long as you wanted, all Victoria's publishers would be wide open to you, every one of them waiting to translate your works into the ink of different languages. And when that happens, every country across the lands will realize our Terran culture has its own unique charm, not to be stifled by the ever-same grumble of Victoria's machines. If only things could be so wonderful. If more and more international figures come to support us, our voices will be so much more easily heard by the dukedom and parliament. Right you are. I'm a Victorian citizen the same as anyone else, but just because some great-great-great-grandfather of mine was Great Gael's subject, suddenly I'm being asked to pay so much more in inheritance tax. How preposterous. Even so, Mr. Evans, you still give vigorous employ to plenty of our fellows, providing everyone the chance to gain their footing upon the City of Grace. No wonder you and your clan are the pride of us Terrans. Quite right, our fellows. It's far from easy for them to find any respectable work. I hear they toil in the factories for a week and only earn yea little coin. Yet Victorian workers from other backgrounds are able to earn twice as much in your factories. Ahem. Allow me to say something a little out of fashion. It's far simple to have our neighbors of strength acknowledge us, isn't it? Please think about it, everyone. Were it only with its music and poems, how could Lithanian become the Lithanian of today, just as Lithanian has casters that intimidate? We Terrans must depend on more practical power if we want to gain recognition, sure as the technological support of some friends from far away. And by pure luck, I have just the tiniest means by which I receive sponsorship, and would be overjoyed to take the opportunity to let the friends of the Baron share in it. You're absolutely spot on. Any subsidy was of great importance, and if you let it all pass you by, there we go, then no matter how you deft your tongue, you watch for the day it dries up and lacks the power to express. What's up, Bloom? How are you? From that perspective, it's the same as everyone else here. We're all yearning for a whole new era. So why not give a toast to this common dream of ours? Chapter 9? Yes, indeed, Chapter 9. Truly an evening to inspire. How strange. Where did Mr. Williams get off to? I'm good, and you? I'm doing good, just tired. But I am doing good. Thank you for asking. And here is Horn. Good evening, Mr. Williams. Greetings, ma'am. I hope I'm not bothering you. Are you writing? Just a small poem. It's been several days now, and I still haven't finished it. I was thinking this meeting would give me some inspiration, but it seems now there's no forcing the muse. These settings are always like to use up a person's energy too quickly. Do you also feel a little worn out? Got red-handed. If it weren't for Charles, I mean, the Baron inviting me so ardently, I would have preferred to spend the night reading by my own fireplace. Wouldn't we all? I bet every person willing to participate in this sort of thing is forced to for a living. I like that way of putting it. You're not a Terran, ma'am, are you? You guessed correctly. I imagine a lupo's a rare sight among the residents here. I've inadvertently judged background by race. Though you're deliberately choosing vocabulary we're more used to, your accent still exposes you. It's the accent only a Victorian noble receiving a standard Londinium education would have. No wonder you're a great bard, extremely sharp. The first step to writing is observation. I can even tell you and they have differing purposes for coming. You're suspecting me? Suspecting what? I'm only here to exchange some ideals, and you're exchanging with me right now. No matter if I'm a Terran. Precisely because you're not. A glass of malt liquor. Thank you. Would you like anything to drink, ma'am? I'll be fine. Standing in the window breeze is plenty enough for me. Then we'll continue our merry chat. What were we just saying? Chat, am I on the 6th stage or the 5th stage? Because I know we started the stream with the 5th, but am I still on the 5th, just on the second part of it reading? Or am I at the beginning of the 6th? Does anybody remember by any chance? Right. Words and writing were born for the purpose of exchange. Still 5th? Jesus. For the purpose of exchange, including both conversations past and future, and this talk between you and I, here and now. You're the one allowing for me. If you used Terran, I'd be as good as deaf. In this party, you'll be hard-pressed to hear any Terran. It just clicked for me, actually. All the works of yours I've read are written in Victorian. Rhyming confines a poet's imagination. Characteristically, Victoria's poems, when you read them, are very unlike Lithanian's. I much love reading poems written in Old Terran. Reading the writing is like touching upon feeling another face of history. But I have no plans to pass myself off as anything. I grew up speaking Victorian, my thoughts are molded by the language, and if I started to write in Terran instead, I'd be a clown dancing in shoes far too big for him. I hear that there are many longing for the revival of Terran culture. Of course, I'm one of them. Our city roams upon the land, this soil unchanging, yet at the same time change constantly happening. Perhaps a day will come when Terran will once again become the building blocks of our children's minds, and I'd be willing to embrace such a transformation. And if there were those who wished this change to be rapid, an explosion even reversive of the natural trend? Trend, yes. What is the use of an idea? You are planting a feather in the ground, imagining it growing into a foul beast. I'm the first poetry anthology you published. It's one of my particular favorites. That is my answer to that question of yours. In my own view, I can't and have no thought to alter the soil. What's up, Jack? How are you? I'm simply the one trying to plant feathers. And any ideas fundamentally ought to be free, with no one who could interfere. Just each feather that grows in each person's heart may be totally unalike, just as we all have different hopes for the future of this great swath of soil. I understand, Mr. Williams. Allow me to speak from the heart. It's been truly pleasant to chat with you. Leader, something's not right. What is it? Cello's lot have gone over 40 minutes without sending anything. Weren't they meant to be dealing with the troops at the barracks? You told them that they were to send a message every half an hour. Right as we set off, Cello was even gripping at me of how this mission was too boring. And on top of that, don't you feel like it's a little too quiet all around? I've been keeping watch at the window. Ought to be able to see people going in and out of the plaza, but then all of a sudden it was like something happened and everyone scarpered away. Don't tell me. The ones tailing us before were the barracks. The ballroom doors are kicked open without warning. FBI, open up. Dozens of soldiers armed to the teeth come charging in. We playing Rainbow Six Siege now. Good heavens, what's happening? Why the sudden show of force? You have the audacity to point weapons at me? Do you understand who we are? We're rich! Who is it? Who let the secret out? Damn and blast, we need to get out of here quick. Hurry, go inform Madam, Mandragora. Just say we've got trouble. What? You mean they're all gone? When did this happen? A whole hour ago? You just came here and you hear FBI open up. They busted down the doors. But how you doing, corpse? What's up, still? You useless. All of you, stay where you are. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, no mistake. You have been utterly captured. Good but sleepy? Same. The jig's up, the party is over. Hello, perfumer. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I know. It takes like a damn hour basically to do one stage due to the reading. Whew. Oh boy. Okay. Stage number 6. Let's do it. Oh damn, why is this one got a little spooky background, dude? What the hell? Okay, well they always have spooky background. Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, no, they don't always have spooky backgrounds. This one just does. Yeah. This one. Alright. In the wake of a surprise attack, the ghosts climb out of the ashes. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. We could bring in... You want some screen time? I could give you some screen time. Have fun.
Shall the hunt begin?
Yes, it shall. What do I want to use? Do I want to use Ling? I feel like this is fine. You can't wait for chapter 10 to see how I deal with all of that. It's gonna be unga bunga, isn't it? Colonel? We meet again, Scamandros. You don't seem to be one bit surprised. Surprised? No. From the first time I met you, I have not been one bit surprised. You were bound to mingle with this rabble, simply because of that cheap sympathy you learned from your noble etiquette classes. You shadowed us? I'd rather term this rational management. Regardless of anything, I must thank you. If it wasn't for your leading the way, I wouldn't have had such a sublime opportunity to net all these rot-eating vermin in one fell swoop. You hide fairly deep most of the time, don't you? I confess, I'm quite curious. What made you so audacious as to gather up? Could it be that from the outcomes of your last few pathetic, negligible sneak attacks, you mistakenly believed County Hillock was already under your control? Colonel, sir, there must be some misunderstanding at play here. That is wrong, Baron Bolton. There is no misunderstanding between us whatsoever. I am pristinely clear about your confidential, lowly dealings. It's only some of my good friends and family gathered here today. That I can guarantee you on my very name, bro. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. Shut up kindly, good sir. The honor you've inherited from your ancestry purchases nothing in my eye. You have some nerve saying that. The one dishonoring your so-called people. Where did I get people? Oh my god. Sometimes, chat, when you read, you just start, like, saying words that aren't even there. It just happens. The one dishonoring your so-called noble reputation isn't me by far. Who are they? Reveling in the position and wealth Victoria accords them, then turning to secretly collude with them, with the most, lowly rebels of them all. This is an out-and-out slander. I'm starting to be sick of this blather now. You rabble should behave as the rabble outside, weeping in the light of a blaze when you confess your wrongdoings. Just as he said, from outside the window comes wails and cries, the glass reflecting speckled points of fire. Leader, look outside. It's not just in here. He's got the Terrans from the whole block surrounded, too. He's not exaggerating at all. He's cowering ordinary residents with military force. Of course he is, because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't this dude be doing this, huh? Are we even surprised? I've been around that street before. A huge portion of them are elderly and children. Leave it to this dude to be putting military force on some kids and some old people. Like, really? Is that necessary? He said, wow, he really is the CEO of racism. Yes, chat. True and real. With methods suddenly this radical, it seems that there is some other information he has a hold on. He's very likely to have hidden intel about the Spectre force from us. Nothing from Triangle? No comms at all since afternoon. Flip. Could something have happened to them? There's no point in worrying. What's more pressing right now is we should hold the troops back as much as we can. We can't stay trapped in here, at least. You, Voivode, over there. You are not to think of breaking out through the wall before my questioning bears fruit. No one is allowed to leave this room. He spotted me. Come out. I see you. No movement. I want you to kneel here and behave. Is there anyone else in your home? Speak up. No. You're not hiding anyone? I'll see for myself. Listen, so long as I see you move a muscle, no matter what you're trying at, I will immediately shoot your head through. Damn. Y'all on demon time for real. Like, is that necessary? Is that really necessary to say that? Jesus. Like, she over there terrified. What are you doing? Who are you coming from nowhere and running in front of my crossbow? Watch your own head. Wait, hold on. I recognize you. You're that guard of honor from Adam's group, aren't you? I saw you at the New Year do. Your group didn't get any order to move. What are you doing here? I have another assignment nearby I'm on. Fine then, to each their own. Don't you start getting in my way. That last called Bagpipe told me I could step forth to change the situation. Can I though? I have to try at least. Did they do something wrong to be treated this rough? You're asking me? Why don't you go ask them? They're terrified and they're crying. Like you over here saying you're about to shoot their head through. What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna start crying. What are you crying for? Wasn't it you lot harboring thugs, giving them food and drink, feeding them information? Do you have evidence? Evidence? You want evidence? Do the wounds on the 9th and 13th count? Each of their bodies still warm? Some died by eerie oranginium arts, some died by makes of crossbows and sabers identical to the one we carry, and some had traces on their necks left behind by the farming tools. Our heads cut off with threshers like wheat, bodies crushed thin and flat by tractors like plowed land. Have you ever pictured that? The devastation? That's right. You should want to puke. I saw it with my own eyes and recognized who that head used to belong to, and for an entire afternoon I puked. I couldn't stop. Why would they treat their own like this? This is too cruel. Damn right you are. Behaving never suited them. Now you understand this serves them right, don't you? What are you still blanking out for? So these are all bad people just because they're all Terrans? I haven't done a thing, sir. She's crying. Her husband already passed away from neuropathy, and her child's only pushing 10. Is someone bereft? Sorry. Like this really gonna be a murderer? How have I not gotten it through to you? They're all one kind, you understand? Even if this woman and her child haven't done anything yet, they're all together in this. That's the logic we're about to use? Man, all these people are racist as hell. What the damn. This the most blatant racism I've seen. Holy. You know, they're not even part of this at all. But since they're the same race, they were part of this. Hey, you over there. You're Hispanic? Guess what? Somebody else that was Hispanic, they robbed the bank or something. So just because you're also Hispanic, you're also going to jail. Like, what the like, that's the logic we're using? Like, what? Like, what? That's literally the logic that they use here. Damn. That's some BS. If it wasn't a Terran in front of you all, but some other Victorian citizen, would you still insist on treating them all as thugs? I'm just saying, if from the very beginning there were never those discriminatory laws, if Terrans could have earned as much as anyone else, gotten the same chance at healthcare, wouldn't none of this conflict have ever happened? Alright, guard of honor, if you love asking questions so much, keep asking. There won't be an answer. Nobody's got any way of answering you. I'm essentially done searching this house by now anyway, so it's on to the next one. Hey, I said I was going. Not that you could stand up. Don't take me. Craig can't be alone without me. Leave this lady alone. Shut it with all the sobbing, wailing about your child all day just so I could go soft on you, is it? Just let her go. Ugh, you fine. I'm busy anyways. I can afford to ignore this woman. But just to warn you, you might be protecting them now with all your kind heart, but be careful they don't blow you sky high without blinking the moment your head is turned. Don't you forget, after all, you and them aren't the same kind. Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave, you'll always be one of us. Just go, please. Don't say I didn't warn you. Jeez, talk about paranoid. Phew, you've not been harmed, no? It's lucky after me and Sayers talked. I couldn't shake this nervous feeling, and I had to come back and take a look. Well, it's a good thing you did, huh? So it really can be a bit of use to stand up. Come on, I'll help you back inside. For tonight, no, tomorrow as well. Don't go out, please. There's ruffians outside. As well as, at any rate, Hillock won't be able to be safe for these next few days. Right, and where's your boy, Craig? He's not home? Craig, He's been taken away by the soldiers, hasn't he? I don't know. I need to go and find him. Sheesh. Hill. Colonel, we've just apprehended this one in the corridor outside as he was attempting to dive out the window. Damn. It makes you wonder why people like Sally just joined the military in the first place. I mean, I'm trying to think. Was it? Was the military that she's in? Was it always this corrupt in the first place, chat? Or was it pure at one point? Because I'm sure she wanted to join to make a difference in a good way, right? Yeah, like I'm sure her intentions of joining was to like be better, if it has always been corrupt. I mean, regardless, I'm sure it was to just be better, but I don't know. Yeah, we don't know much about the Victorian army. Okay, but yeah, I'm sure she always joined with good intentions. All right, yeah. So dude tried to jump out the window. Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me guess. This boy is some follower of yours, preparing to send word to somebody or other. I want a lawyer! I know the mayor and quite a few members here too. Let me go. You have no authority to keep us held like this. Yes, as you hold your wine still. It seems my guess was dead on. Every one of you has some involvement. You may speak. All I need to know is where your co-conspirators are hiding. How about this? I'll count to 3. Huh? Don't kill me! They actually put a scream in there. That's hilarious. My goodness, why must you have me see such cruelty? You can't be doing this. Really, Scamandros, tell your subordinate, do I have the right to be doing this? Leader. Provisional administrative law. In the event that we are unable to receive direct orders from Londinium, Colonel Hamilton is the highest acting commander in the county Hillock barracks and does possess the authority to impose martial law on the whole city. Yes, because everybody loves martial law. Jesus. I know, but if he's seriously gonna do this, then he's essentially declaring a formal war on the hidden army. I fear that one thing they've said is right. We are already situated within a war, but we barely know more than nothing about that army. We're stark open and they're still in the shadows. No matter what, I don't feel now was good timing to open fire first. Timing. They never picked any timing when they launched attacks on us unilaterally. Laterally. Blah. Colonel, even if you won't take any suggestions from our team, I still must express clear opposition to the course of action you are about to adopt. Very thankful for your one scrap of self-awareness shown. And honesty. I'm not fond of doing this either. As long as they'd left me another choice, I would never be willing to break the Empire's laws. Yet we're out of time. The hidden city is closing in with each step. There we go. Isn't this as you said too, Scamandros? You too came to drag the ghosts out into the sunlight. If we don't seize this opportunity and force all the remaining conspirators out, then we will have lost County Hillock before the morrow. Colonel, I believe the more critical the juncture, the more each step we choose will lead to divergent results. I'm sure there are many incidents among those presents. You could take them away first and then... No, I have no time to squander on pointless interrogation. Right now, on this very spot, these rabblesome dregs will make clear where in the world their members are hidden. Hill, do it. We've tarried for long enough. Colonel, and who in the bloody bells are you? Please arrest me. I am Baron Bolton's guest, and will know much more than any of these young people. Rendered near unconscious. Seamus, what are you doing, stepping up? Seamus Williams, you're that bard? I am, Colonel. Very good. I've been meaning to look for you, so as long as you keep from continuing to incite those imbeciles with your blither. Williams, you need not fear, ma'am. I ought to thank the Colonel. Just a moment ago, I worked out how my poem should conclude. Oh, did you now? You said also worth mentioning that Voivoda is French for wyvern? Or wyvern. By the way, our relatively recent immigrant group immigrant group to Victoria from Sargon, probably just 2 or 3 generations back. Gotcha. And being a recent immigrant group, they also tend to have limited prospects socially. Noted. He says, sometimes while I was reading this type of story, you want to pull Tal out of her prison to burn somebody? Yeah, Tallulah, you want to come out of prison real quick so you could just deep fry these people? Scorch them, cook them, blaze them? Seize him! Oh my. A ball? Where have I seen this? Oh, from the kid? Hill, order those posted outside to find the rabble who broke that window. No, this isn't right. There's a sound coming from the ball. What the hell you put on that ball? Get down! Magic ball. The Baba Booey Blast. Who the hell are you? Dublin soldier. What? What the hell? Who was that? Where did you show up from? Bonk. Oh, it's you lot. Go inform the colonel. Double time. Fourth has run into the thugs in an alleyway by the square. This group has been annihilated. Leader. The nearby Terran blocks have all been occupied by ours. Yeah, you said, holy shit, it's the capital of Ireland, Dublin. You lot are... Hey, yo. You were in the trailer too, eh? The leader. Damn, that's a big-ass tail. What the f... That tail go all the way like that? Sheesh. It's you. You're the one we've been waiting for. You actually gave your hand to me. There'll be no one else to oppress you again. And you'll never need anyone's arm to lean on again. Yeah? What's up, Remsey? How are you? How are you? Freaking sheesh. You said probably detachable. I don't know. Phenomenal agents. We talking about that music video? Is that what we're talking about? The one that was really good, right? Pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. From this moment on, you could walk freely upon the soil by your own power. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Everything I did, it was really right. Well, it really was right. There will be a day for us Terrans when we could have our own city. We could walk heads held high in the streets. We'll never be given unjust treatment again. Yes, it is precisely for that day we have come. Leader, you have to see. It's the fire we lit in your service. The ballroom. According to the report Madame Mindragora gave, the barracks top brass are all in there. However, an explosion of that scale would only give the barracks air against pause. Unfortunately, it would never wipe them out. Apart from the barracks, who else is there? Some locals who will us well. They learned some of our inside matters, and the head's thoughts are for the overall picture. We can't leave anyone alive to tell tales. Oh boy. You said, oh yeah, by the way, since the concert is going to be public next week, are you going to put back the VOD of the concert? If I'm allowed to. Yeah, because I had reacted live to that Honkai concert a few months ago. For anybody that doesn't know, the Honkai concert that was really, really good. So, yeah, I don't know. If they allow me to, I'll do it. We'll have to... Wait, did I say Honkai? I'm sorry. Did I say Honkai? My bad, my bad. I did react to a Honkai concert, but if I said Honkai, I meant Arknights. Whoops. I've reacted to Genshin concerts, Honkai concerts, and Arknights concerts. 3 concerts! Okay, well, I've reacted to more than 3, but those 3 games have concerts. But yeah, I'm good. I'm tired. As you can tell, I'm over here saying Honkai. Honkai on the brain, chat. But yeah, no, the Arknights concert was really good, though. It's just, I got permission to stream it, but I had to put it to private right after, because they didn't want us to keep it up. Probably copyright crap. So, yeah, and I heard a lot of themes for the first time checking that out. It was cool. It was pretty cool. Alright, where was I? They also said if you won't make a move, they will themselves. In the end, my fire is quicker. Tell them, I know what should be done. I'll take the ballroom. Yes, leader, your fire will break these shackles that have chained us for centuries. Well, things have taken a turn. Dublin. Dublin coming in hot. Bump. Boom, 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 boom. The enemies are coming in. Boom, 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 boom.
Almost gather around me, guys.
You said, did you record reaction besides many others, but YouTube decided to auto-select the lowest stream quality, making the recording garbage? Oh, damn. That's a rip. That is a big rip. I mean, I could always put that. I could always download that VOD and put it on, like, on the Patreon or something. I didn't really think of doing that, but I could do that for people that would want to see that. Because of copyright stuff, you know how it be. Okay, now what am I doing here? Do I want to bagpipe this? I mean, I did upgrade bagpipe. I'm like, if I don't use her, that's sort of dumb. Get in there, bagpipe. Have fun. And then we'll do. Let's see. Because you could block two. You could block two. That'd be cool. You're watching the concert on your own, so you didn't get to see any reactions to it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a really good time. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. You said, but do they release the restrictions on it? Do they? I haven't seen something about that. If there is something about them, like, taking away the restrictions, let me know. And I'll take a look at it. Stop beating up my units, please. Poke, poke.
The battlefield.
Poke, poke. Okay. Alright. This should probably be a done deal.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I feel like that voice line is like burned into my brain. Yeah, you don't know about the original reaction, getting an okay without the Riona part cut out since Billy, you could already watch the VOD, but that's the part. Yeah, so if they put, yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, I'd probably just put it up on Patreon or something then. That's what I'd probably do. Alright, we looking nice. Come on in, come on in. Oh my gosh. The moment that I decide to M3 my Irene, oh boy, you know what's crazy? I should just say screw it. Like, it's the funniest thing, because you would have thought I would have, like, immediately when I get Spectre Ultra go M3 her and stuff. But I'm really tempted to, with the max pot Irene I have, to just M3 her and then just upgrade her fully after that with the new module system and all that stuff. And just make her a complete monster. Just make her be the ultimate blender. It's pretty tempting. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just M3 like her third skill and just leave it at that though. I mean, she's already good without being M3'd right now, but I don't know. Just a little funny idea, you know? That's all there is to it. Okay, so y'all are just gonna be chilling right there, yeah? Come on. Bagpipe. Yeah, there we go, bagpipe. That's what I like to see. Getting that good damage in there. Oh my. Y'all are getting shredded. It is so satisfying to see all these enemies get shredded like that. Am I not gonna equip W skin? When the hell did I unequip that? I guess I took it off at some point. But you said Irene's module's not that worthy. Oh, not worthy in your opinion? I'd have to look it over again and see what it is. I'd have to look it over. But if it's not crazy good, then that means what? That we'll probably get a better Irene module in the future, right? Because there's characters with multiple modules, right, chat? That's a thing. I'm not, like, imagining stuff, yeah? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. When I E2'd that was probably what it was. You said yes? Okay, well then, yeah. Then there you go. Yeah, ignore 70 defense and yeah. Yeah, but she doesn't really need one. I mean, I just want her to. I just want them to give her one so she could be even more broken. just give me more for my blender. I'd love it. All right, give me a sec. I'm not gonna do the stage again. Obviously, I'm just gonna change the skin. But yeah, no, just help support my blender. That'd be great. Yeah, because that's the art for that, and then boom. Yes. There we go. It was meant for the Seaborn. Ah, yes. Become one with the Seaborn. Chat. Become one. Okay, yeah, what was W? Let me just see real quick. W, I want to see something. What is your little module? Ah, HP goes up, attack goes up. Okay. I see. Intermezzi DM terrain. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I got it. Alright, let's continue. So, what, they got a tutorial stage for me, eh? Oh boy. Alright. A combat drill in battlefield ruins. Learn how to make use of a city's pillar constructions when they've been wrecked by the flames of war in order to better strike against the enemy. Tattered pillar could be knocked down by neighboring operators, dealing true damage, huh? To the two tiles it falls on, and forming rubble that blocks routes. Wait. Huh? So this is the advanced thing that y'all were talking about? What the So knocking down pillars. Alright. Okay. If you insist, a funny pillar. W's module level 2 is recommended for 1 SP upon killing an enemy. Works good with skill 2. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get W's module. What is this? So, this is gonna be annoying. Good luck, you might hate it. Domino shenanigans. I don't want to play dominoes. Alright, we will be learning how to use battlefield ruins in combat. Focus. Observe the terrain and enemy positions. Okay. Yes, instructor, those enemies there, they're very close to the protection objective. What should we do? The dogs. What are they doing? Under these circumstances, we must somehow attempt to block passage to the protection objective. You do not see the pillars, can't be forced to use them. Yes, the pillars are not there, chat. It's a pigment. Or is it pigment or figment of your imagination? Pigment? Whatever that is. It's all in your head. Alright, I think it's figment of your imagination. Anyways, do you see the tattered pillars? They're already near a collapse from taking artillery fire. So as long as you stand at a neighboring tile to attack them, you could push them over the other way. I'll try.
Understood.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hit the pillar and it's gonna fall on them. Oh man, look at this. Oh man. Okay, it didn't fall yet. The tattered pillar structural stability has broken its threshold, entering a damaged state. Now after a single strike, it will collapse in the opposite direction. Oh my god. Here we go, chat. Oh my. They're getting murdered. Careful with casters and snipers positioning with these things. I'll try to keep that in my mind. Did you see that? Once the operator gives the tattered pillar the final attack, the pillar falls in the opposite direction from where the operator is positioned, and not only causes great damage, but it creates battlefield ruins and a 2-tile range that blocks the enemy's advance. Oh my. So now they have to go the long way. Oh ho. Okay. I get it. And then they gonna want me to do it again? What? Instructor, more enemies have shown up. I can't deal with them on my own. No need to panic. Take note for further convenience in handling these pillars. We also use demolition devices. Oh. When a demolition device is deployed next to a tattered pillar, the blast wave will collapse the pillar in the demolition device's deployment direction. Oh ho ho ho. Okay. Now go and put your knowledge you've learned from this drill into practice. Remember, deploy operators to attack the pillars from neighboring positions or use demolition devices. Be flexible in choosing the most appropriate way to respond to the enemy based on the combat situation. Melanthia, I'm gonna help too. Another wave of enemies is here, the rest is up to you. Oh my. What am I gonna do? I've gotta stop them. Like Scoobs, I can't let them get across. Oh my god! Okay, I get the mechanic, chat. That was pretty yeah, straightforward. Oh man. I didn't fail the tutorial this time. Like, if you managed to fail that tutorial, I don't know what to tell you. PETA would like to have a word with me. Listen, PETA, I'd like to have a word with you. Alright, the ghosts have shown in formation amidst the blaze's light, but the thief still hides behind the scenes. Could be knocked down. Okay, yada 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 yada. Okay. Little pillars, little pillars. Yeah, so we push that one down. Could push that one that way. Alright, I think I see how I'm gonna do this. You know, we'll be good, we'll be good. You said, sadly, recent IS2 update added this gimmick in the early stages. Wonderful. That'll be fun to deal with, huh? Okay, Neural, I'm using you on this stage. You deserve some more screen time. I need to use you. You need to get your skill 3 in there and get some unga bunga.
I want everyone to get home safe.
What the f... Oh, hell no. Where's Silver Ash when you need him? I wanted to try to do that. Chat, what is this? I don't like this. What the hell? Okay, wait. So you did say that if the ground tile is undeployable, there's not going to be debris there. So if I knock this down right there, it's not going to stay there, is what you're saying. It only stays there on parts of where you could actually place units. So like here, if I was to push it, it would actually stay there. Okay. I get you. Thank you. Alright, well damn, what are we doing? What's the plan, genius? No Surtur or Silver Ash? What am I gonna do? Okay. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's get out... Let's get a little funny. Little mimi. Alright, here. Oh wait, no! I'm stupid! I could just use the bomb! Genius. Just use the bomb. You could have put... Aw, man, now Thorns isn't set up. Why? Okay. That's fine. I'll deal with it. That's my mistake. Okay, what I will do... Neural... actually, no, don't do that. Be smart. Because we need to be in range. Okay. I have options. We have options. We're good. Let's go Bagpipe up top. And let's go you over here. And this should work. And then we're gonna get you a healer. Big chillin'. There you go, attaboy.
The
Go.
battlefield.
Nice. Dum, 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 dum. I don't really, I mean, do I really need to do that there? I mean, I could just get rid of them, but I'm not really concerned about using that there. Save it. Thorns, you're not ready yet? Of course not, it's fine. It's okay. Damn. I should have brought Midnight and had some Midnight gaming over here. That would have been nice. I want to get Lappy at some point, chat. That would be nice. I also need to look again at, and what's up, Merwind? How are you? I need to look again at the shop, like with a list of the characters that are going to be in the shop in this game that you can get with the certificates. Because there's a character I want from there that's going to be in there soon. Is it Muddy? Is Mudrock gonna be in there soon? Or Cal? It's somebody. Yeah, it's somebody that I want that's gonna be in that damn shop soon. That certificate, the certificate one. I have to check. I do have to check. Okay, this is going good.
Gather around me, guys.
Yeah, gather around, we're fine, don't worry. You don't know who comes to the shops? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there's like, well, I've looked at a list before, and I think I'm pretty sure the list has been accurate as far as I know so far with who comes into the certificate shop. But that's what I was talking about, like in the store, not the banner, but the store thing. But yeah, it's Muddy. Hell yeah! All right, so I'll finally be getting Mudrock then. Ooh, I mean, my team's gonna be stacked. My team's already stacked. They're gonna be even more stacked. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Bring them in. I'm not worried. Come on in. Have fun. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. And you are dead. Yeah, I'm hoping it will be Muddy though. Okay, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's whatever, I'm not really too concerned. I think we're good. We could cover that if they get close enough. Yeah, you break that pillar. You break that pillar, yeah. You show them. Okay. As for everybody else, oh, they coming in hot. They coming in hot. Bagpipe, get ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Not one step backwards.
Pause for a sec. How many can you block? You can block 2. I'd probably take you. Put you in back here. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of. A little bit of that. Just beam them a little bit. Even if it's like only a little bit of damage, it's whatever. This should pretty much be a wrap. Just about. Irene Gaming. New W voice lines? Huh? W got some new voice lines? Or do you mean because I changed the skin? Leader, are you alright? I'm okay, but we're lucky you didn't jump on it this time. You reacted faster than me. At least everyone in this bit of the hall is basically fine thanks to your shield. I couldn't protect everyone. The smoke's everywhere. Oh, the smoke's everywhere will go. Looks to me like the colonel only took light harm and they're retreating out another door. The bard. Oh, he stood too close to the bomb. What a pity. It's not everyone who could step forth for others at blade point. He was a poet, but he had the courage to match an excellent soldier. Damn. I wish so badly he could have died with meaning. That's an oof, isn't it? Well, the enemy's still outside, Bagpipe. Let's evacuate the survivors. Any skin that costs 24 OP will have a new voice line. Bagpipe? Bagpipe stares blankly out the window. Oh dear. Will you look at that? In that single moment, it was as if the sound of battle vanishes. A tremendous energy bursts from the depths of the night. Without a flicker of a flare, from the statue to the city hall, all living beings are instantly, silently snapped to ash. Bop! And immediately after, an army seeps out from the night and the ashes without a sound. She's like, what the I've never, ever seen a fire like this before. The head caster, who is she? Bagpipe, move away, quick! You're too close to the window. Given the energy just now, that next attack could blow straight through the walling. Yes, leader. I'm just... Help me. Hurry. Help me. My leg! Like Scoops. Focus on rescue. Pull back for now. My guy's leg was done. Cooked. Who was that? Are there still any Victorian soldiers alive? Damn, Bagpipe! It's the enemy all over. By the speed of this march, the Spectre force infiltrated this city long ago. District 11 to 17 have been occupied far too quick. Can't be. Is this the reason the Colonel went to search those blocks? We need to withdraw south of District 10. The troops in Spectre force are doing battle there right now. Don't go off to battle. Take me somewhere I could hide and safely first. I can't let the heads find I'm still alive. Take you back with all this going right now? You ought to be taken straight to prison. Lighter. I'll pay you. I could even gift you a city block as long as you listen. They don't give a damn. Leader, can I use my own ways to shut him up? Impaling incoming. We'll ask a few ask a few things more while he's still awake. Oh boy. Who was that heading the casters just now? That's the leader. The Spectre Force's leader? What? Who is she? I don't know. Aren't you compatriots? You had the absolute gall to bring people into your house while knowing nothing? She's the Duke's guess. The Duke. From Resident Evil? Oh my god, chat. Duke, which one? I can't. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, say goodbye. Death noises. He died? The Spectre Force did that? Yeah. Don't they band together? Why are the Spectre Force targeting their own? Let's get out of here first. A lot of questions, huh? You hold still. Hey, don't you mess with Operator Will. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was just delivering medicine, that's all. Y'all started fighting before I knew it. Delivering medicine, who for? Is it the Victorian soldiers? Rhodes Island medicine is for infected use, and we don't pay mind to patients' identities. Your movements are suspect. It's alright now, Will. Well, good thing Outcast pulled up. Outcast, the last! You came just in time! Hey, you got comms this afternoon, didn't you? Rhodes Island's called an emergency stop to all daily business in County Hillock. I got it, yeah, but you wanted to finish delivering the rest. You're a good kid. Pass me the meds, and I'll deliver what's left for you. Lass, what's going on? What on terror is going on outside? There was fighting everywhere just in a blink. Several hundred years of accumulated resentment put to use, turned into a fire ready to destroy all. And let me tell you, it's only getting started. Hurry on back. Now that I'm here, my highest priority is making sure we don't lose a single Rhodes Island operator. Alright, lass, right. I just caught a sight of Miss Jane near District 17. She comes to the office so often. We all half treat her as a Rhodes Island operator. She's a Victorian soldier, and with what these rioters think, they won't just let her go. Got it. I'll amend my previous statement. We're not losing even half of Rhodes Island. Well, Outcast's about to put in that work. Leader, I've evacuated everyone I could. Good. Do you have any injuries? None. It's been a little reassuring in a way while coming to blows all night. Aside from that, headcaster and a couple strong folk, most of the rest of the soldiers are still normal people. They've gotten training, but their discipline's not much to speak of. With equal numbers and an open confrontation, they wouldn't be any match for our team. You're giving it preconditions. Besides, their main opponent is the barracks. You're right, leader. If they're going to fight them, the barracks won't be on the front foot. Any more discoveries? The weapons they're armed with are all first grade. Just now, I went to rescuing those few officials and nobles. Someone tried to sneak on me at the corner, and after I knocked him out, I brought what he was holding back. A Victorian standard military crossbow? It's a model from 2 years ago, but it's been modified. Look at these two coils and the guide rail underneath. A shield-piercing rounds accelerator. I'm not too smart with crossbows, and I never saw this in the army or school. Is this our tech? Doesn't seem like it. Bagpipe. Have I overlooked something, maybe? We came to investigate the theft of Oranginium products, right? Yes. The Spectre Force want to fend against our regular army without a doubt, so they need a lot of weapons for sure. The crossbow in our hands reveals a lot of info. Firstly, the enemy has secretly been plotting for longer than we thought. Secondly, beyond the goods they've stolen from our possession, there are other powers that they have been funding their operators in the long term. In other words, in this instance here, they had no plans to take up new equipment and rush to arms. Right, so in that sense, where did the weapons we lost mostly recently go? So you realize where the problem is the Spectre Force finally show themselves, but the Oranginium products that disappeared in County Hillock are still missing. I hope Triangle's found some new leads. Here, leader. Is your group still doing alright? Snare's been lightly injured. The others can still operate. It's just everyone's tired and hungry. Our situation's not that nice for sure. Were you involved in the combat yesterday too? Excuse me. Yes, since nightfall, large numbers of us, of enemies, has suddenly poured out. It's like they were just lying in wait in the greenhouse and irrigation systems all this time. That seems to be exactly where they hid themselves. For the troops not familiar with the agricultural plates, it'll be exceedingly difficult to win that hide and seek. We fought face to face with a small wave of them. There were far too many enemies in my view, and we hid away on my lead, all the way until daybreak. You've done very well. Can you return to the city? That'll be a little tricky, leader. Half of them have gone into the city, and the other half are still around everywhere. Leader, our group all agrees we should continue with our initial task. We've discovered a transport vehicle. Your guess was right. Someone really did use an agriculture transport route to convey these Oranginium products somewhere. Not that much each time. These ones today most likely are the last of them. These ones today? Where are you? We're hidden aboard the transport vehicle right now. I can't risk talking too much. Worried they might hear. Next time we make contact, you'll know who the thief was. This is too dangerous. Leader, you and Bagpipe be careful too. Try and go out. Bagpipe, inform Cello ASAP. We're returning to the barracks now. Oh boy. Meanwhile, Districts 3 through 9 have fallen. The city hall, the newspaper, and Good Mary's hospital are simultaneously under attack. Baron Powlett's wife sent an urgent cable. She's lost contact with her husband since early morning. She's requesting the barracks send help. Colonel, I have something to say. Let her in. I hope you aren't here to give me nonsense, Scamandros. As you can see, our enemy is savage. I have no time to contest with you again. Colonel, the enemy is hiding in the agricultural plates. What? That's where they were concealed. On top of that, they're not all in the city. They had even more hands. I knew it. I suggest you send someone fast to evacuate the sit-ins at the ag plates and carry out emergency decoupling of the central city and those plates ASAP to avoid letting even more of the enemy into the city. I don't need you instructing me on what to do. Colonel, it may not be in our power to prevail if we solely depend on the station troops and my platoon to cope with enemy forces infiltrating the city. We have to ensure that the enemy gets no further reinforcement. You could go. Colonel? It's my business how County Hillock is preserved. Oh boy, in the principal duty that is upholding the security of the Victorian Empire, we should be united. Hill, show her out. Leave it to this dude to be stubborn, bro. Like, really? This is an extremely dire situation, and you want to be a hard ass right now? Watch him be like, alright, so we're gonna follow the same exact plan that she just said. Ah, did you hear that, Hill? The ag plates, they're hiding in the ag plates. I deduced this as much long ago. Who else would open a door for the ghosts? Yes, Colonel. The Terrans are assisting them. How are the artillery battalion preparations? According to plan, the final batch of material will arrive around noon. Good. Have them speed up the remodeling. Every time I think of those disgusting things bounding around in my city, it has me eager to finish this. Oh yes, Scamandros and her subordinates. The wolf from Londinium is still biting fast and won't let go. You've heard, haven't you? They have a helping hand outside. Give the command. Regardless of the means, we cannot let anyone stand in the way of our plans. Yes, Colonel. As for Scamandros, before we're done, she cannot be left to act freely. I understand. I've realized something, thanks to her talking to. Why were our movements last night at Bolton's already known to the enemy? Scamandros, no, it couldn't be, though she shares that weakness and naivety. Innate to her kind of nobility, she has a highly secured loyalty to the Empire. Blah. There we go. It seems rabble is ultimately rabble. Their base nature is always stiff to bend. Within these last few hours, one thing must be done, and it's long overdue. Oh boy. Not only is he the CEO of racism, but the CEO of being an asshole as well. Yeah, that's correct. This dude, this colonel's about to go full on just nuke mode on everybody. He about to go insane. 9-8. Chat, how the hell? Chat, how are we almost halfway through this chapter? What? Like we're already almost at like the 10th stage, basically. Like what? What the f? I didn't think I'd be like cruising through this like this. Yeah, it's shorter than chapter 8. Damn. Yeah, chapter 8 was a lot of reading. It's pretty crazy. It's almost as if the story is good and engaging. Yeah, I see that. So they're keeping things shorter. They're trying not to like make it as wordy while still keeping you engaged, which I think is a good thing, you know? Alright, a great flame may have burned this land to its end, but I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. Well, it's short because no Cal or Cache. That's true. You had the two people that wanted to talk the freaking most in the same chapter. So, true. Alright, leader, we found them. So this stage is just straight up reading. Good, bring them forth. What are you doing? Let go of me. It was you who tipped off the Victorian army about the meeting. What? How do you know? Wait a moment. It's you? You're the one the chief editor was talking about? Oh yeah, that's a big difference. Huh. You're going to bring about a war, lead us to throw off our oppressors, just like they said? And wow, that many words? Jesus, that's insane to think that I read that many freaking words and I still can't read out loud. My reading still be scuffed as hell, chat. Ain't that crazy? Damn. No, you'll bring death. Turn our homeland to ruins just like you're doing now. The source of it all. Everything. It was you. What I will bring is victory only. And you, Saris Kelly, have deeply harmed our people's trust in you. Now, you must die. Because of your duplicity, many honest men have fallen into enemy prisons, and due to your betrayal, countless fighters have lost their chance to ever see the glory of victory. Oh boy. You must pay the price for your actions. Stab. Did they really die because of what I did? Well, you're probably gonna get burned alive, aren't you? Last night, all those gathering in the room, a huge amount of them sincerely wanted to welcome you. They believed that you would bring us good change. And now they've been blown apart, scorched to earth, just like the street. Is it really me who lit this fire? Shut your mouth, traitor, damn. You feeble, weak defector. How can you understand a martyr's resolve? Rather than fall into the enemy's hands, suffer humiliation and torment, they would welcome the leader's fire with heads high. For the welfare of the Terrans, they had no choice but to sacrifice themselves in the flames of war. Sentencer, leader, give her the death penalty. The death penalty. Of course, don't you see? Only the deaths of traitors could calm the rage of the warriors. Besides, look at the locals. They want to come closer but don't dare. They fear us, fear you. This is the chance to make them submit. This is, you don't have to do that. You don't need to do that. Once you put this traitor to death, then they'll learn. No one betrays Dublin and lives. Okay, Ireland. Betrayal? Saris Kelly, have you ever pondered the consequences of betrayal? Maybe I'll die? But I've no regrets. You've had me dead for wanting to see my family, would save my family and friends, and that only proves I did the right thing. If no one else stops you, even more blood will stain your hands. You are courageous. But no matter. Get burned. Bop. You're dead. I didn't mishear, did I? You praise a traitor for courage? She is one of our fellows, too. She wasn't any longer ever since she chose to stand in the way. What's the point of prattling about this, really? If I was her, I wouldn't be asking so much. Words from the condemned should have no effect on you. What if it were my sister? They're all asking it, and yet I don't like thinking like this. I never liked it. You said reading out loud is hard, to be honest. They don't really bother teaching us how to do it well. I remember in school, back in school, there would be times where we did have to read out loud, and God, I hated it. I did not enjoy doing it, I'll tell you that much. Not fun, not fun. Alright, do it now. You've got all these eyes on you. The longer you delay, the weaker we look. Who wants to follow a weak leader? How could the people follow a weak army? She didn't give me a choice. This child isn't the first of our fellows I've killed. How young was I then? She had me burn the Victorian merchant who wouldn't sell us bread to death. I forget how I did it. I shut my eyes and lifted a knife, yet stabbed into only a pile of acrid ashes. And after more and more ashes came, just like this child, the braver the faster they burn. Yeah, also, if I haven't noticed something yet, probably shouldn't mention it to me. If it hasn't been, like, full-on said yet, you know? So just a little FYI. Even if there's little hints there, if I haven't really noticed it yet, and it's not at that point, then I probably shouldn't know yet. Unless I figure it out myself. So, do wanna put that there. Alright. Cyrus Kelly. In my name as the leader of Dublin, I sentenced. Yep, you sentenced her to death. Okay, well. Rest in peace to you. You about to get cooked. I will carry out the execution personally, right here. Say goodbye. The key to reading out loud is reading quickly. You have to read slightly ahead of what you're saying to make it flow well. It's a really hard skill to perfect. It really is. Seems I'm going to die after all. Leader, you're the leader. Probably no one could stop you, and probably my whole family will die too. But can you tell me, will we win? Will we reach the day when us Terrans could all live a better life? It's pronounced something like Sersha. Huh. Interesting. It's Irish. We will. Well, good. At least at this moment, I'm willing to believe. Do you have anything else to say? Fire. I saw the fire from the tip of your lance. Will it hurt badly when I'm burned alive? I mean, what do you think? Chat, do you think it's gonna hurt badly when she gets burned alive? Yes or no? Oh man, I wonder. No, don't tell me. After all, I can't bear to hear. I ask of you, tell my Manda if they could still live after everything's over. I've hidden from them some money in the third drawer by my bed. I wanted to buy my ma a bouquet of flowers for her birthday next month. Tell them I'm sorry, everyone. I promise you. I don't want to die. I'm scared. Maybe next spring in the burned soil, a willow might sprout. For Dublin! Flame on! I've said these words countless times. Every time I do, my chest stirs in burning pain as if the spear wasn't in my hands but stabbed into my body. Again and again I tell myself life burns easily, and they are all fuel. And yeah, it's all good, dude. It's just, yeah, like I'm not somebody who reads like a bunch of like operator like files and stuff, so I'm not gonna get things like right off the bat as compared to people who do read a lot more stuff for characters and such. Huh, she's dead. That's decent enough. Yeah, are you happy? Give the order. Make everyone else know the traitor's been executed. The next one wants to go informing. They'll be waiting to crumble to charcoal like her. Yes, sir. As for you, what's wrong with you today? Dragging your heels so hard the soldiers saw. Even their leader would be soft on traitors. Hey, you can't be really turning soft, can you? It's one girl. You and your fire burned most of the street in one snap yesterday. Here I thought you really seemed the part a bit, leader. Do I seem the part? Seem what part? I haven't been able to tell what I seem for a long time. Ever since I was little, I've only seen her appearance, her speech, her fire. She had become this way too. I couldn't do it, so I was bound to hide under her fire's light. She's a million miles off again. Every time I see her looking like that, I just want to get up in her face and scream. Jealous now? Don't give me shit. I can't stomach seeing the face she puts on. Must be nothing but drain water soap bubbles in that head. Why'd the leader put her in this position? If it wasn't for the face she was born with, she'd be a waste of space. Can't even execute a traitor properly. I see. So you did it for her. She hasn't the capacity to tell herself, but I saw it was quite obvious. Before her fire caught, an unseeable rocket already bored through the girl's chest. I just couldn't hold on. All because of this shameless traitor. I broke my back gathering all those rich and powerful supporters, and you know what? Dead. Dust to dust. Farewell. Oh? I didn't think you even had a lick of the pitying type in you. Ha! Even a bunch of meat beasts would show some use before they died, right? Well done now, you. Well done. Turned to coke with a bump. Good enough, perhaps, that they died so simply. Don't forget, that greedy little plan of yours nearly buried us all deep, deep under. I did it for the leader, and Dublin. You can't tell me you don't think she's unsuited. Even if she didn't bring all the people, I could have handled County Hillock fine. No, even better. I could have done even better. If the leader could just trust me some more. Unsuited? Well, I won't say you're not right. People, well, they're best off understanding, after all. Not to yearn day in and day out about clambering up where they don't belong. Or else, you know, they miss one tiny thing, trip and fall, ollie-da down, way down, blah. There we go. And then bang! It's flesh and bones everywhere. Ah, yes, my favorite. Are you getting on my case? How could I be? Let's go. You're just pissing yourself off staring at her. We still have to discuss the next step. The bandit, the emulator, the accountant, the toxicologist, the convict, and the elocutionist. We've sent the notice out yesterday, so gouging the time, they should all have arrived. The city hall is ours now, and we've got quite a few VIPs and nobility under too, but it's still not enough. We need to have County Hillock totally occupied before the leader gets here. Keep biting and you'll clean your nail off before you know it. Much bloody appreciated. When it happens, don't come begging me in tears to paint you a new design. When have I ever cried in front of you? I just don't like letting the credit go to others. Alright, you don't think I don't know you? You were one of the first to start following the leader. You ought to set your sights a bit farther some. One single hillock and you're in this frenzy of a state, you don't even think it's embarrassing? You mean, once things are all done here, the leader needs someone to run a trip to Londinium in her steed. Say that sooner, quick, let's get going. Any country hillock won within half a day. Yeah, each one of them has their own greed inside, wild and wondrously formed, and not even the fiercest fire could burn them all through. So what about mine? I only want to hide. Yet, does a shadow have the right to flee? Leader. Madam Harmony is inviting you to hold the meeting. Do I have to go? Madam did say if you don't really want to go, they can respect your wishes. Respect. How kind of her. Soldier, go and tell them, carry it all out according to plan. They know their own duty. They don't need me pushing them. As for me, I need to think in peace. Order your people to keep proper watch and let nobody disturb me. Yes, leader. I need a little time. What is this? In the ruins of the village, I found a piece of paper. It was fragile, very much so. All four corners charred black as I picked it up. Half fell to ash, and sadly, only half of the words were left upon it. Why should I lose heart? A great flame may have burned the whole land to its end, but I see someone's soul on the other side of the scales. It was a poem, a verse missing its beginning. These words seem freshly written, the ink still not naturally set before fire scorched it dry. Yes, my fire, my soul. Huh. Yeah, things looking very, weird on this side. Alright, let's see what y'all were saying. Yeah, she gave her a painless death. Classic tsundere. True. You said, fellas, you ever feel down after being forced to execute an effectively innocent woman? You know, yeah, you know. Been there plenty of times. Of course. Have to go eat some ice cream and cry in the corner after I do it. Okay. That's another one done. Yeah, rip that Irish poet guy. Yeah, that's a... Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying. So, yeah, that was the dude who had died in the room of where everything went to hell. And that was the poem that he had done. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big rip. That dude got effed up for no good reason, huh? Ice cream soda, probably? Yes. Ice cream for everybody. The Innocent. That's what this stage is called. The Innocent. Everybody who's been getting killed. that's it right there. The innocent have been getting slaughtered out here. There is evil taking place, and the innocent die for an ideal. Like, see, exactly. Strange stone statues have appeared on the battlefield, rising silently above the ruins. What? What do you mean? Okay. Boom. What else do I want to put in? You want some screen time, Silver Rush?
We all have our roles to play.
You thought, if you thought the racism was bad, how about racism plus oripathy? The killer combination. He said, or if the special K, is there any... Oh, okay, is there... there will be most likely nothing left, but she will bake you honey biscuits as an excuse afterwards. What? What in the world? I'm back. I found some bread and clean water. Craig's been running about most of the night. He needs to fill up his stomach. Oh, you're talking about Kyobi. I see. Alright, where was I? Huh? Jesus, man, I'm tired. What's wrong with everyone? What happened? Damn, Chad, it's been 2 hours? Is it just me, or does it feel like today's stream went by pretty fast so far? I don't know if it's because I'm tired or things just really moving, but I don't feel like I've been here for 2 hours. I feel like I've been here for like 20 minutes, bro. What the hell? Okay. What's wrong with everyone? What happened? It's her. She's the one who tipped the Victorian army off. She killed her. What? What are you talking about? Wait, what happened to her? You're asking? She's dead, you black-hearted Victorian. You got close to her just so you could pluck intel from her own mouth, didn't you? And now she's been executed. Are you happy? I never thought. How could this... I'm sorry. Save your tears. You have no right to be sad for her, and you have no right to be standing here. I was sincere with her, always. Sincere, a Victorian soldier telling us Terran's sincerity? What a joke for the ages. Aren't we all countrymen? Countrymen? What do you know of our country? Have you eaten the grains we eat, spoken the language we speak, felt the pain we feel? But I've always wanted to help you. Don't come any closer. Put your flag down. Well, put down your flag. You're not calling for backup on us. I don't want to. I wasn't... Get out of our land. Never again will the home of the Terrans need Victoria's and sign. You want me gone? We've got no choice. You saw how I never did any wrong, and yet none of you would just let me go. I think Ronan was right. We have a chance now. If we could just win, then nobody will ever come hassling me or Craig again. Craig, do you... We don't need you. Damn. A stone. Have you seen the looks in their eyes before? In their eyes, no matter how you behave. Mm-hmm. We aren't the same kind. Yup. So, it was me who never figured it out. Yeah, I should go. They treat us like trash. Eesh. The troops are retreating in defeat. Over half the blocks in the city will very soon fall into Spectre's forces. Well, forces' hands. How'd they break so quick? I was thinking, even if their organization and training was rock bottom level, at least they could hold out until tomorrow. You noticed how that squad from the barracks behaved just now, didn't you? I saw it. We were holding the stadium together, but once the enemy came, they all ran for the rear in a flash. We would have been useless no matter how we held out. Yeah? They seem to have completely lost their will to fight. That might be it. After all, it was a situation just now. The enemy shows up, the residents in refuge all cheer for him and open the gates in. Any soldier would be a little deflated watching a scene like that. It's pronounced the same exact way, so it's still Spectre. Okay. On the serious side, would an Irish person be mad if we call them a fellow Englishman? I don't know. That I do not know. You said greetings, Kay, and fellow viewers. Greetings. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. You said always funny in stories like this are in reality. When you have to force people to submit again, you technically lost already, even if you succeeded here. And it sucks for Sally. She just wants to help. Yeah, like I said, she's actually nice. She has good intentions and everything. It's just these people have been through so much at this point, and they definitely just don't trust her. And like, it's a whole mess all around. It really is a whole mess all around. Yeah, exactly. It's not Sally's fault, but not the poor citizens either. Yeah, it's how the cycle goes, you know. That is how it goes. A product. Okay, it's this phrase: a product of your environment. That's what they are. They're suffering, starving, etc., etc., being looked down upon. Not really gonna be trusting people, thinking that you're really there to help them. So, anyways, let's continue. But Colonel Hamilton doesn't seem in any way like the kind who gives up this easily. He especially values County Hillock. The barracks might be at a disadvantage right now, but they didn't seem to be in any chaos at all when they retreated. They all still had firm organization. I could only believe that this present state still falls into the Colonel's plans. He has some other intent in this war situation. Closest forces are County Kevin Barracks. If we sent out the signal for help, they could get here by evening soonest. Assuming they received the signal in the first place. Worried about problems with the comm system? It's our third day since coming here, and we still haven't received any news from Londinium. County Hillock is like a lone island at this moment. Ew. What the hell? No problem, just a few grenades and a wee squad of mixed forces. I'll sort it out. The street's still safe for the time being. Bagpipe. Remember, in training when you joined us, I gave you 2 hours of weighted handstand push-ups as punishment. Okay. You said I started at 3 a.m. for you? Sheesh! I started at 3 for you? Damn. That is pretty crazy. I know, like, people's time zones, I have a lot of people that watch all over the place, so it's bound to happen. It is definitely bound to happen that somebody will be seeing the stream at 3 a.m. Okay. I never told you why. Actually, it was because you told me as you were reporting in, you'd stuffed mince pudding and blankets into your marching bag. That's a hometown treat. It's good, honest. You said much the same at the time. On the day of the solo cross-country test, you were already starving when you came back, and you obviously kept food in your bag, but you still wouldn't eat it. Couldn't really bear to. I was going to have it as a reward for myself once the training was over. Scoff it down at the happiest moment. I once maintained that a person too attached to her home, unable to surmount the past, could not become a good officer. So though your grades at Royal Guard were exceptional, and Instructor Slim spared no effort in recommending you to me, I still have doubts as to your potential. So that's what it was, but you've been awful nice to me since. You proved yourself. I gradually came to understand it's only because you have an indestructible attachment in you that you could become who you are today, a most excellent Victorian soldier, someone to surpass me. Bagpipe, what I say next, you need to listen well. We have to give up on this block. I'm about to take Cello's group to a comms base in the northeast corner. We're hoping it hasn't been occupied by the Spectre force yet. And you go immediately to the contact station, find a messenger, and ensure you find them a way out of the city too. If there's already no way left, then make one. Bagpipe, I order you, shy at no cost. You have to relay out what's happened in County Hillock. Yeah, people gotta know what the hell's going on. Because it's a war zone out here. Damn it. The others are all with the leader doing more meaningful things, and I got the rotten luck of sweeping up here. Funny now that I think about it, there's fighting going on all over. Why would the leader insist I sweep clean around the statue? Hey, yo. Huh? Who is it? What are you grabbing at me for? Is this where she died? How do I say this name correctly again? Oh, give me a sec, chat. Let's see if I could scroll up in chat and look at the pronunciation. Oh, Saoirse, something like that. Okay. Yeah, that's just so weird to pronounce it like that. I guess it's like when I was saying Churney, and that was the correct way to say it when I was saying Zerny before. Huh. Okay. Or Saoirse. Alright, so yeah, you mean the traitor, the leader, executed? Yeah, it was her fault. She's dead, and you want me here bloody sweeping up these ashes? You mean what you're sweeping is rubbish, nothing more? No, she was a good girl. To her family, to her friends, she was so warm. She gave everything for the city. Why? What did she even do wrong? She teared up just reading romance novels. She never had it in her heart to harm anyone. What in the world's wrong with you? Do you sympathize with this traitor? Just who are you? She's not called traitor. Her name is Saoirse. She wouldn't be lying here. She shouldn't be lying here so alone. I'm taking her back home. You've got a screw loose. I'm leaving. They really out there sweeping her ashes on the street, dude. What the? What's happening over there? Sir, there's someone strange crouching there going on about taking the traitor home. I think she might be an enemy as well, and a traitor too. Alright, good on you for reporting. Snitch. Hey, who are you? Saoirse. Maybe you were wrong, and so was I. You used your life to protect these people, and they didn't even care that you did. They welcomed the rioters too. The way the city's turned out, they're not that innocent at all. Are you from the other side? The other side? I don't know anymore. Which side I'm even stood on. Don't move anymore, and your skull is... Bop. Hey, yo. Dealt with yet another few. Rabble some dregs. Ha. I'll take however many I can do on this retreat. Hey, Voivod, over there. Have you seen more of them about? Reading, Keith, reading. Dregs. Calling Cersei rubbish. Of course they're dregs. They just went running that way. We'll head right over. It seemed as if I heard the residents shriek, and seemed to as if I've heard nothing at all. I only thought of bringing Cersei away, but no matter how I tried to put the strength in my fingers, the ash would slip and fall through the cracks. Yeesh. Cersei. My hand reached out to me. Time to clear out, Jane. There we go. Yeah, that's rough. Imagine trying to take them ashes with you, and it's just falling through your hands, man. Just falling through your hands. Alright, here we are. Here, lemon tea, warm up. If you want to cry, just let it out. I can't get the tears out. I can feel your anger. Do you hate them? Perhaps. You got those soldiers to grab a Terran who supports the riots. That make you feel any better? No. Maybe I hate myself even more. If I hadn't handed that slip over, she wouldn't have died, would she? But all I wanted to do was stop a bigger conflict. I thought so long as I stood up I could change. We wouldn't call it fate if it always went how we wanted. Jane, can I tell you a story? Go on, I'll try to listen. I'll keep it short. Decades ago, when I was about your age, no, maybe a little bit older, back when I worked for the church. You don't seem a thing like those Laterano clerics. Laterano, huh? Years and experience are pretty good at changing a person. They had me arbitrating, I think, a war. There we go. Who the sides were or why they were fighting, that's not important anymore. The parties responsible for getting the ball rolling are all probably dust anyway. If I remember, there was a city asking for my help. I told them to lay their weapons down. I was ready to be their go-between, and off I went for peace talks with the general from the side sieging the place. The people in the city really weren't up for it, with the whole surrendering to tyranny thing, so I took some drastic measures to get them talking, but we still never came to an agreement in the end. I gave up hope and left, bringing with me just a few who were willing to quit fighting. But the second day after I left, the city was breached. Pretty much everyone who stayed ended up dead. You said there's a decent number of similarities between this and Lingering Echoes? Yeah, I could agree with that. I could definitely agree there. The racism's definitely there, isn't it? Pretty much everyone who stayed ended up dead. I believe a good chunk of them all thought, nearing death's door, I'd still come and protect them in the end. But I didn't. Looking back, I guess I was on the other side. I was the sinister pretender who'd given them hope and gotten them massacred. But you're not. You sure? Who could say? After that, I renounced my appointment as a cardinal and left Laterano. It sounds like you tried your best. Really? What if I had kept at it? Tried harder to stop the massacre that was coming? Then you probably couldn't save a single one. Or maybe I shouldn't have gone there with unrealistic hopes in the first place. Maybe I should have walked up and put a bullet in the head of the brute about to butcher an entire city. Wouldn't that have other consequences? No one could tell you the consequences of opening fire before you do it. But still, are you telling me you stand by and watch? Just let that evil happen over and over again? I wouldn't. You're right, no matter how I keep questioning myself, I don't regret it at all. Yeah, everything we do has consequences, yeah. Do I know the 7 deadly sins? The anime? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't think I remember all of the 7 deadly sins. If you'd like to name them, go for it, but I don't think I remember all of them. Bagpipe, I hope you could still make it. Triangle? You came in at the right time. I'm about to dash for a communication center. Position not far from here. You don't have to enter the city. We'll rendezvous directly at the outskirts. Leader. What happened to you? You sound in awful shape. Were you wounded? Not a big issue. Forget it. It's a little big, but no need to fuss about me. Leader. I don't have much time. We definitely found what we're looking for. These Oranginian products were sent to the artillery battalion. Artillery battalion? The barracks one? Yes, absolutely. We're in here right now. Sloth, greed, lust, wrath, gluttony, envy, pride. I'm just thinking. I don't know if I want to ask that question. I was thinking of a question to ask y'all, but I don't know if I want to ask that question. You said so if only if there was someone there with Tallulah at the village. Will anything change? I don't know. There's some old ones, but no longer part is melancholy and vanity. I've never watched Fullmetal Alchemist. I've heard Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is really good. I have heard that. Probably have to check that out at one point or another, you know? The barracks have already been breached by the Spectre force? Oh my. To be honest, I don't know. Another thing you need to know, the Oranginian products we found had all gone through modification. What kind of modification? I only came by a part of it. Their structures aren't whole. Someone's taken out the parts with active Oranginium. Do you still remember the serial bombing case at Stockton? You know what, chat? I'll ask the question like this. Which of the 7 deadly sins do you think is the worst in your own opinion? Which one is the worst personally to you? That's what I'm curious of what people would say. You don't have to put a full-on reasoning or something. You could just put the name of it. But I am very curious to what the general consensus on that would be. You want a serious answer? I mean, if you want to give a serious answer, go for it. But I am curious to what you guys would say. Envy, just making yourself depressing is all. Greed, gluttony, sloth. Okay, wow. So we're all getting like different answers here. Wow. Not an answer, but it really depends on how each one is used in the context it's in. That's true. Sloth, greed. Yeah, I mean, jeez. If I had to think about it, which one's the worst one? What do I think is personally the worst one? You said gluttony or greed if you had to pick. Sloth, because that means you don't even want to try to repent, while you could try to repent from the other 6. I don't know. because I mean, yeah, they're all obviously bad things, but I don't know. Maybe I might change my answer, but probably greed, just because of the path that could take you down. Like, that's a really, really dangerous thing that you have to be conscious about. Because if not, geez, you could go down a real bad path and turn into somebody that's not even you. You turn into a whole different person, a monster at that point. Yeah. Like, I've seen what greed does to people plenty of times. It's just... Yeesh. Freaking yeesh. But yeah, you brought up this topic because it's a bit relevant later in the story, so don't bother. Gotcha. I mean, it brought for like an interesting like conversation just to think about. For sure. Gluttony for you, like endless pit, just eating to ignore any sadness or pain. And sloth is a sleeper agent because it's like how much evil happens because someone just didn't care enough to help. Yeah. That's what Outcast is warning Jane against in the scene. Think. Okay, did I read this? Let me just read this again. I don't know if I read this or not. Okay, the offending group created a huge amount of incompletely combusting bombs and caused grave oranginium dust pollution in the core district in retaliation against the government. Right. You get what I mean. They have us surrounded. We're out of luck. Ensnare? The others? Snare's next to me. There's a bolt clean through her heart. She went without too much pain. Damn. Fortunately. Bass and Mandolin are still in the warehouse. Sorry I couldn't bring them. You said, I still can't get over Horns having the hand grenade pattern. Things you've noticed? Oh, her coat. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. I never noticed that until you just mentioned that. Wow. Yeah, she does have that grenade pattern. You did all you could. You're a fine leader. And I, then? Surely not as a good leader as... Well, surely not as good as you, leader. These hostiles, they're bizarre. They use weapons just like ours, and on top of that, I could hear familiar callouts. Just who is our enemy? That's not important, Triangle. You come back alive for me. You hear that? This is an order. Got it, leader. I'll keep it in mind. Damn! Oh. Jeez, what the fuck? Death. More death. Death, and death.
Let's go!
What the hell is that? Tomb Keeper Grotesque. Refraction. After first defeat, temporarily transforms into a stone with extremely high defense, then revives as an aerial unit? Who asked for that? Yeah, you sure it's a sound effect that has nothing to worry about? Yeah, don't worry. It was, you know, it was some fireworks. Oh, God, chat. Okay. Let's get it.
I'm here to help.
Oh, you're going this way. My bad. Okay.
Hope you gather around me, guys.
Hey, yo. What are you doing? Thorns, you got that. Light work. Easy. Yeah.
My sword will respond the instant I spot the movement.
Cool. Where are you going? You're going that way? Okay. Bagpipe, hurry up. Okay. This is certainly getting interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Boom. Boom. You can only block one. You need your skill. Do we even want to risk it? Not really. Neural, go here.
Yes.
'Cause I'm not risking
Fully
it.
ready. Awaiting only your orders.
That should be fine. Okay. Over here. Go. Think. Okay, maybe that was a bit of a waste, but boom, 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 boom. You said bagpipes, indeed part of the story, but she ain't wearing a racer's queen outfit. What do you mean? She totally has the racer outfit on. What? You know, she's. You know, how do you think she's gonna deliver the message? She's gonna go find the messenger. They're gonna go in a car, and then they're gonna go right on. Yeah, don't worry. She's gonna speed out of this hellhole. That's all it is, dude. Very, very canon.
This is the battlefield.
The battlefield, yes. You still wish you could get bagpipe? You want to use a nice racer queen outfit? Yeah, it's clean as hell, and bagpipe's very, very, very good. I hope that you get her at some point. I hope you're able to.
Don't step in front of us. We'll be the judge.
Think, think. Okay, you played your part. You did good. Get silver ready. Because we don't have a good time. Where's that rock going? You going over here? Stay right. Yeah, use the skill. You want to chill here? Yes. This is what I wanted. You're right here with me. Sorry, Thorms. Didn't realize you had your skill. All right, so you're gonna get revived, right? Keep going. Oh, there's another one too? Really? Oh my God! It's a lie. Okay, come here. Weak ass rock. What do you think you about to do to me?
Take flight.
You can't weak ass rock. Come on. You weren't gonna beat the swing swing. It wasn't gonna happen. Like what? Wait till I get Silver Ash's partner in crime, Swing Swing brother. It's gonna be great. He's gonna be holding the newspaper. It's gonna be a good time, chat. We'll have 2 times the swing swing. All right, so you're just gonna do your thing. We are literally chilling. Oh, sorry, Silver. I could just take you out. I don't really need you anymore. I'm sorry. You played your part. Yeah, do that baby damage, Mia. You got it. You got it. Yeah, just chip away at him. You're really showing him. All right. Let's use this here. Oh, never mind. I was like, hey, Neural, you get to use your skill. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Neural. Okay. I could probably fast forward this. There's no reason for me to just be staring at this. Yeah, W, you gonna finish that, yeah? Amia. Nice. Okay, yeah, bagpipes and recruitment now. 50-50 shot if you get a top Vanguard operator plus, well, top operator plus Vanguard combo. Ooh. Hey, 50-50. You said, let's see, that's if top ever killed somebody about to curse and Frost Nova would freeze to the afterlife. Okay, y'all talking about Frost Nova and such over there. Okay. Nice, 10th state. Chat, we're like basically halfway there. Hey, let's go. Okay, I need to take a stretch break. Oh my God. I haven't done that and it's almost been like 3 hours. I don't want a blood clot, dude. So let's take a quick little stretch break and then we'll continue, my dudes, okay? Also, thank you guys for the 26 likes on the stream. I very much appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button also. If you'd like to join the Discord server for the community, I'll put the link to that. If you'd like to check out the Patreon, we got the anime reactions on the Patreon. So check that out. And I'll try to remember to upload the concert, the Arknights concert from a while back on there. So yeah, I'll try to put that up there. But yeah, anime reactions are on the Patreon. Discord free to join, yada yada yada. So quick little ad break, little stretch break, and then we'll be right back. I don't know how much more we're gonna do today, but I still got some energy to knock out a few more at least. It's just I do have a lot of videos I have to record also, so we'll still make some more progress before we're done. Alright, we are back and should be good to go. So let's do this, huh? You said I have I've got like 9 pieces of story left. If that's 30 minutes per story, okay, let's just say that's like 4.5 hours. Ooh, okay, so I could shave off a bit more. I mean, I plan to anyways for today, so yeah, we could at least get another maybe like 2 stages done. I feel like that would be pretty good, right? That way, because if y'all don't know, for the schedule, I did post the schedule for this week in the Discord server. I am going to be streaming this again tomorrow, also. So, hey, I mean, we could actually get this done like how I'd like to, which would be tomorrow, too. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. Alright, to purge the shadows that creep into every corner, the city is forced to tear apart its own flesh. Could be knocked down by... Okay, yeah, I'm not reading all that. it's the mechanic. It's the tower mechanic, okay? Alright, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You said really want to finally catch up to the main story? I'd like to. I don't know how soon I'd do chapter 10 after we beat 9. It just depends on how I'm feeling with everything else I'm doing on the channel. Because at any point in time, I could go back and go do events that I haven't done, you know? Like, I still haven't read or played the stages for, like, the Maria Neural event. I haven't done that, for instance. So I don't know, maybe I'll go back and do that after I'm done with chapter 9 or something. We'll see what happens. Still plenty to do. Yeah, still got Stultified and Novice, you know, to read and such. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, chat. We'll see what happens. Which, I am excited when I do finally read Stultified Novice, because I read, good old Undertides, and Undertides was good. So, alright, what is this? Straight into the stage? Eh. You just gonna come charging towards me like that?
Good scenery here,
Excuse
Doctor.
me? Come on down, I don't care. If that's really what you want to do. That's why I got bagpipe. Oh, wait, I could have put bagpipe there. Oh, damn, that would have worked. Damn it. Well, bagpipe, now you're there. Maria, Neural, and Near Light should happen before the end of this episode. What? Listen, chat. I don't know if you can... Listen, Maria Neural I'll read, but I don't know if I'm gonna read Near Light. Near Light, I heard stories about how long that is. It's like the stories that I'm very just like, I don't know if I want to spend all that time reading is freaking Break the Ice. Oh, you mean, okay, yeah, timeline-wise. Okay, gotcha. Break the Ice, freaking, and Near Light. Those two, I'm just like, oh god, help me. I don't know if I want to read those. Oh god. Because that Break the Ice event, I think that thing traumatized me when I read like the beginning of Break the Ice, and holy crap, that thing was long. Okay, I need to focus on placing units. Give me a moment, chat. Yeah, we got to make this work. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to push it this way like I would have liked to. Unless, aha. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute, there's a blue box over there, chat? What the hell? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I think a bagpipe could actually do this. Yeah, Break the Ice is very good, though. I watched, like, a meme summary on Break the Ice, not a serious summary. I should probably watch a serious summary video on that event at some point. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, let me put that on my phone right now, because I'm gonna forget. There's legitimately too many videos and stuff that I want to, like, check out and such. Let me just do that right now and put that in there. I'll clear these things out because I did those videos already. Break the Ice. Okay. There we go. And then let me put Maria Neural in there. Like, I'll actually do that one. Maria Neural event. What else was I gonna do for videos? Give me a sec, chat. And what else? Okay, we should be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna read the Maria Neural event, but Break the Ice, dear god, I don't know. Oh, there goes that one. That or people who spoil too much unintentionally in their commentary. Guess that's bound to happen, huh? Okay, yeah, Near Light rerun has to come back sooner. Better a summary than nothing, though, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what I did for, like, Walk in the Dust and stuff. Okay, I should probably put somebody over here. Alright, poke. Poke. Bum. There's a lot of heat on one side. Where do you think you're going? I'm watching you. No, sir. No, sir. Do a little bit of that.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Break the Ice is as long as Chapter 7, if not longer. I honestly don't remember how long Chapter 7 was. Poke. Beat the rock up. Poke. Okay. Ah, yes. Let the looping enemies appear. Oh. I'm gonna use this skill on you. Stay right there for me. Stay right there for me. Okay, Myrtle, you did a good job. Okay, you're literally just staying right there.
I'm fully this long night too.
Die. Be gone, rock. Tattered pillar doesn't exist. Yeah, you see, we don't respect pillars around here. We treat the pillars as if they don't even exist in the first place. We don't pay them mind. Screw them. There's a lot of rocks. Oh crap, I don't have any range units. How the hell am I about to deal with you? Okay. Fine, you're gonna make me have to change them. Silver, that means you're up. Where do I want to put you? I guess you're going here. We can't let these things leak. Yeah, nah, not happening. Absolutely not. Is that hitting? No, that's not hitting. Whatever. That's fine. Okay. Thorns, you could go. You're not really doing much.
Made up your mind?
Go for it.
Upon deaf ears.
W, that's literally all you. Well, that's you two. You gonna be able to kill that thing?
What are you planning?
I don't know. Yeah, that thing might just survive. Well, two of them. Hell no. Yeah, they look like they're just gonna head out. They don't really care. I mean, so be it. Goodbye, I guess. I needed like Fia Meta in here also to do some more damage to these things. Many.
Mission accomplished.
As long as we complete the stage, whatever. You see, I spared them, chat. I felt bad for them because they were such weaklings. Yes. All right. Given I'm here, all of you could come out now. Lieutenant. How my people could have used a mechanic trick there. Want a hint? I mean, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. How are my people? Your subordinates are here. Rest assured they're only unconscious. I don't mean Cello's group. You know who I mean. Don't push me, or it won't be my shield against your chin. If you're going to draw your sword, you'll be attacking a colleague. Colleague? At what point since the moment we entered County Hemlock have you ever treated us as colleagues? Answer me! Even supposing you cut my throat here, you can't alter the Colonel's decision. Is that so? You've never heard the degree of what the Tempest platoon soldiers could do, have you? Oh, one tumbling pillar could trigger another one? Oh yeah, that's why people say dominoes. The domino effect. Yeah, well, yeah, colleague, yeah. Didn't really treat us like one. How many did Triangle cost you? Half your company? Just me alone here. But I guarantee you, you won't want to know how long it takes me to put you all to rights. Lay down your weapons, or else we'll kill her on the spot. Cello. I mean it. I will make one move and my crossbow shooting straight through her neck. And y'all said menaces. Alright, you win. Subdue her quickly now. We can't let her touch her sword and shield again. Oh boy. Hill, you tell Hamilton. Victoria is ashamed of him. Damn. Well, great. Horn down, horn down. The Colonel has no need for whatsoever for Victoria's gratitude. They really hit her with a hostage situation. Said, yeah, well, we can shoot her in the neck right now. Got all the data nice and pretty? Yes, lass. It's all in here. Sad horn noises indeed. Wonderful. I see Oliver's all done with the comms too. Collaborating businesses have received notice. As per the agreement clauses, they could either seek out an office in another city nearby or terminate the contract. Looking at it, these aren't losses for us to sneeze at. Rhodes Island is the only company taking a hit in the chaos of war. Well, isn't. Yeah. True. No way around that. I just look at the chairs and tables and there's a twinge in my heart. This place of ours is still empty back when I first came to County Hillock. A little early for separation anxiety, Oliver. How do we know you won't be right back, huh? You're right. I hope this city can return to the old peaceful every day soon enough. Storehouse medications inventory finished. I need you to ration out these meds. Each one of you needs to bring enough emergency medication. Make sure everyone makes it smoothly to the closest branch office. There's still a lot left over. Sharing like that. There'll be some pressure if we take it all. We don't have that many meds after all. Shredder's quiet as ever, but I could tell you have your own ideas. The people in the city, they need medicine. Turns out I think so too. If this war scales up, everything's gonna be short in supply, especially oropathy, painkillers, and suppressants that need to be taken long term. You must have a list of hospitals in the area. Already sorted. Think of a way to get it to them, no matter who these organizations serve. Get as much as you can to all of them. And don't forget the little alley clinics. Plenty of them out there without signs, but a lot of our friends around here rely on them. Last, is this really proper? We never bypass local healthcare, directly providing medical organizations and individuals with pharmaceuticals. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And it's not like a hospital's gonna refuse an anonymous donation from concerned citizens, right? True, so you got it all figured out, eh? But then, who will take charge of sending it? The people all around know we're Rhodes Islanders. I will. I could help Shredder parse all the medicine and then deliver it. Jane, you all better? My wounds aren't bleeding anymore. You know I'm not asking about the wounds. I didn't want to be tucked alone in a corner crying where y'all were bustling about. I'm glad you could help, but we've got a lot of meds here. Please, trust Avoidera's stamina. I just don't want Rhodes Island work getting in the way of your own plans. It's alright, from here to the zone of battle, there just so happens to be plenty of hospitals and clinics along the way. Once I'm done delivering, I'll rejoin you. Alright, okay. We got some extra help. Just a little left. We'll be done with wrapping in no time. Then it's about time we got on our way. An Outcast speaks, she draws... Well, okay, as Outcast speaks, she draws a revolver from the holster at her side. Whoa, that's your gun? That it is. For a Sancta pre-ops prep, only complete once your gun's loaded. It doesn't look like your chamber's full. Under normal circumstances, 5 rounds is enough to do the trick. When I was back at the landship and ate with Barty's group, I heard a lot of stories from the field about you. You once took down 3 Colombian bandits with a single bullet and used 3 to scatter a whole mercenary team. If I had to guess, there wouldn't be an enemy out there worth 6 straight shots? Can't say for sure. After all, there's always a bigger beast. I'm gonna say this right now. Outcast better not die in this damn chapter, bro. That's what I'm gonna say, because that's gonna be effed. That's gonna be effed. That's all I'm gonna say. Better not happen. Alright, but I made a promise to someone that I'd never fire a 6th round. Likely because we made a bet. I can't help but be curious. What kind of bet would make someone like you change up how you work? That's a long story. The short version is that friend of mine tried every way under the sun to show me an easy retirement. And I always had a feeling that even if I retired for real, someone like me just couldn't live peaceful. So let me get this straight. Let me just look back here real quick. What if she ends up dying because she only has 5 rounds, so that 1 round that she would need to get 1 more shot off she doesn't have because of the bet, and then she dies? I don't know if that is something that's gonna happen, but if it does, damn. Oh. That's effed. Guess I'll find out soon enough, huh? Like right now? You said you want to hear all my predictions, but they're killing you? Oh, I bet. I bet. Alright, yeah, no spoilers, of course. You said, don't worry, she is too old, like, way to be killed off. We need children. Bruh. Alright, so yeah, I never imagined County Hillock could turn so restless. It was just a day or two ago. We were all huddled together playing cards and drinking tea. A lot of times, a situation like the color of the sky shifting on and on. If it's up to me, I'd sure like to retreat this operation to go nice and quiet like. Best case scenario, I don't even need to open fire. I don't even need to fire one round. There we go. Lass, it's all ready. Friends, it's time to say goodbye. Janie, you don't need to be so sad, Uncle Oliver. I trust in what the Outcast says. We could surely see each other again. Foreshadowing. Death. Everybody's gonna die. All the playable characters dead. That's how Arknights is gonna end. They're all just gonna get hit by a giant meteor. That's it. Everything was pointless. It was all pointless at the end. Everybody dies. It'd be like the dinosaurs. There you go. Alright, Jane, be careful. I will, Shredder. All of you too. Be sure to take care of yourselves, yes. Oh, did I just hear thunder? It'll be raining soon enough. No, something's not right about that sound. Jane, stay inside for now. Oh dear. Redacted. Mr. Chef, are you here? Hi, yes, I'm here. Stop with the banging. There's too much lamp black on our office door. Can't stand up to knocks. Listen, I got a message. Okay, good. You're still here. Here's the thing. I need a messenger. We've got an important message that needs sending out. Yeah, I understand. Fancy that. I got something to give you, too. What's this? A piece of paper? It's a list of station officers. One named Luis Kelly. He just handed it to me. Captain Kelly, how'd he get in touch with you? Relax, he's got no clue who I am. It was only because I was the last person he ran into. I was going to go poking around for the latest, still remember my actual job after all. Didn't imagine I'd run into the troops arresting him. Arresting him? You mean Captain Kelly's been arrested by his own? How the tides have changed. They said he was harboring orpathics, but that can't be right. His son passed from oripathy a few months ago. The whole city knows that. The first thing he did was report the news his son had gotten ill. These people using such a tragic illness as an excuse? That's beyond shameless. Not just once or twice. For people, not just once or twice either. For people wanting to use any form of discrimination as a front, it's true. Oripathy is especially a good pretense. Just take this time. The troops are weeding out any inside people born Terran. Officers or soldiers, so long as they were kindred with Terrans in some way, were stripped overnight of any right to act freely. Clearing out the barracks Terrans. In wartime, pressed for people. I've got an awful feeling about this already. So Captain Kelly slipped me this like his life depended on it. Wanted me to give it to the soldier not from his barracks who's constantly been hanging around here as late. Mr. Chef, this is proof that the barracks are making illegal Oranginium weapons. What? Hamilton's lost his mind. I want you to find a trustworthy messenger. Give him this paper and report about the Spectre Force both, to be treated as vital intelligence and taken out of County Hillock straight away. This is the captain's endeavor in his final moment. We cannot waste it. Can't do that. This information is too important, and we can't rely on a civilian messenger. How about this instead, miss? I'll make this trip myself. Mr. Chef, you are a messenger too? Don't forget, passing information's part of us lamplighter's profession too. Ah, finally, I could take on a decent assignment long at last. Excitement's got my hands and legs shaking. Wait, hold on, there's some sound outside. It's lightning, isn't it? Thunder. I'm doubtful about that. It's fine. I've been here in County Hillock how many years now? The weather changes when it wants to. Used to it at this point. A little lightning and rain can't hold me back. I'm off. Dude dies right after. The messenger charges into the recess of the streets with a nary look back. On his head, a hard rain is pouring down, and the thunder gradually nears, getting concentrated, louder. This isn't lightning. No, this is arts. You're dead. Or is it something else? This is bombardment. Oh, you about to... You gotta get slaughtered, huh? Bam. The messenger isn't in time to hear her words. Countless shells come down with the rain, exploding the moment they contact the ground and walls. The blast waves tear effortlessly through the gel material, blistering and ferociously melting the metal makeup, but the more fearsome thing takes advantage of the illness that bores beneath the city's muscle and bone. Incomplete combustion sees immense formations of oranginium crystals solidifying dense with the open wounds of streets and buildings, as if the dirty rain identically and rapidly bloom pure black flowers. Another one bites the dust. Oh, jeez. They killing everybody. Everybody dying. Everybody dying. Rest in peace, my guy. Everybody dying, dude. Well, now we don't, you know, we don't got a damn messenger. Whoo. You said check the background of the stages again and drag it around? Okay, so that's why, yeah, because everything's fine, and then boom, everything goes to hell. Yeah, and that's why the map changes. Yeah, I was like, yeah, why you get all spooky? Yeah, no, that makes sense. It all makes sense now. So yeah, at the end of the chapter, it'll go back to looking happy again, yeah? Yeah, boy. Oh, damn you, CEO of racism, yeah. So many people that really did not need to die or deserve to freaking slaughtered. You either getting cooked, you getting bombarded, or freaking shells in the sky, freaking war, that's a everything mess. Explosions all over the place.
Less dawdling. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, the next change is rather obvious, yeah. You said you relate to the stream. Who's the CEO of the of racism? The Colonel. That menace. Okay, shelling a whole residential area with not only high explosive but active oranginium dirty bombs. Yay, war crime. Yeah, that's Hall of Fame menace level stuff. That is most definitely Hall of Fame menace stuff. Let me bring another one in, y'all. Maybe Ash. A character that I'm sad that I'll never be able to get is Ash, by the way, because of that collaboration. I would have loved to have Ash on my team. Alright, I think we're good. Back to it. Tug of war. You said also I'm Susuro, I changed my name. I figured that was you because I feel like I've seen you have that name, was it in like Discord or something? Right? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're straight into the stage. Also, chat, quick side note, time to promote stuff. I legitimately forget that I have a Twitter, so if you do have a Twitter and you would like to follow me on that hellhole of a website, I'll put the link to that in the chat, by the way. I always forget to tell people that, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, wait a minute, I do have one of those. Yeah. I just post memes and stuff sometimes, you know. Nothing crazy, but if you want to, it's there. It's there. Anyways, Twitter's a scary place. It is. It is. I stay there because of the meme. Listen, the memes are good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The memes do be good.
Show me what
All
you're
right.
made of.
Anyways,
Amuse me, if you even can.
other than that, you said didn't you pay $5? Hell no, I didn't pay $5. Or however much money that thing is. Nope. I did not pay for that.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
I pay $0. It's like, yeah, it's a hellhole, but it do be entertaining to see what in the world be happening. I can't lie. Oh my. What do you think you're doing? Oh my, oh my. Wait. Yes. This will work. Oh, wait a minute. There's a box over there. Where do you think you're going? What are you doing? Stop right there. Okay, wait. How is this gonna make sense? I should have left them. Okay, you know, I didn't need Irene right here. Whoops. How's the stage OST? By the way, it's good. Don't question my plays in this game, chat, okay? I promise you I know what I'm doing, I swear. What the hell is freaking hoverboard dude over there in the corner? Alright. How do I read Oranginium Dust YouTube vid? Oranginium Dust. Shoot, I don't know. I do not know. Hey, where are you going?
My eyes will find the truth. Gather around, guys.
Oh, Rainbow Six. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that, to be honest. Not sure of how I'll go about that.
Let's go.
All right, Ash. Go in there, slaughter him, murder him, take him down. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Because you're going to start going this way, aren't you? And I can't have that, no siree. Where are you going? Because you're just... Because these dudes are just floating, right? So I can't even... Oh, crap.
I'm all stuck.
Can't even really mess with you. Hey, don't kill my units. What's wrong with you? Shoot. Silver Ash. I guess. This is not really how I wanted to do this. But I can't let you pass. Well, actually, are you really even floating like that? I mean, you're in the air, but like... Wait, eh. Oh, no, yeah, you definitely are. Okay. I was like, are you? No, he is. Freaking, eh? You gonna make me put a healer just for Silver Ash, damn it?
Take flight.
God. Myrtle, what the hell do I have you fighting over there like that for? I'm sorry.
Made up your mind?
Swing!
Fool flaunting
Swing!
his gallantry, reaches
Okay.
none with his vanity.
Okay, we're good. This is going very nice. I'll use this real quick and then you're getting taken out. I don't get time. I do not have time for nonsense on this side. I really don't. Swing! Swing! Heal! Hey! Yeah, these dudes are annoying. Freaking floating around. I should have had Ash facing the right, dude. Hey, hey, hey. Where do you think you're going? We good though. We chillin', chat. We chillin'. We're not going anywhere. Look at this. Done deal. Done deal. Bye.
Mission accomplished.
Finish. The job is done.
To fight to the very end. That's our destiny.
Yes. Victory. Not getting bombed, right? cool. What time is it? 5:23. Okay, stage with no story. Yes, they are helping me progress quicker. Alright, damn. We've made some good progress. Can't lie. What's this looking like? Eliminate one and there are even more. Excuse me, the enemy pours forth endlessly, only the city itself seeming to pay the price. Oh my. What are the other stages where you get this quickly? Anyways, what is this? Very rare. Okay, wow, this is well, this is something. This is a stage, isn't it, chat? The stage of all stages. Huh. What the hell? A roadblock stage? Cringe, yeah. Alright, chat, we'll do this stage. This might be the last one we do for today, and then we'll do the rest tomorrow. Because I gotta record some videos to get up. But let's see what we're gonna do here. Alright, who the hell do I want to bring with me? Bing, 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 bing. Your brain doesn't like roadblock stages. Even if they are easy, it's understandable. I don't think I've ever used you before. The hell do you do? You're level 69. Oh. The effect of this unit's first talent increases 1.7 times. Attack plus 35. Can attack enemies from range. I mean, I'll try you out, I guess. I never tried you before, but you know what? Sure, why not? Look at her, the talent for her in specific. Ooh. When deployed, all melee allies with 3 or more block gain 2 speed, plus 14% plus 2, so 16% defense. Okay, so 10 attack speed, 16 defense. Oh, I see. Well, that would just benefit Hoshi, because Hoshi has 3 block. Interesting. Works with the shield bros too, if you remember correctly. Interesting. I really need to build asbestos after I'm done building lumen. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try it out. Reading time. Reading time. All right. Here we go. Is everyone okay? As best wife, yeah. We took cover in time. Thanks for the warning. Janie, what about you? You in one piece? I'm okay. Outcast covered me proper. But what happened outside? I hear lots of screaming and the children. Jane, don't go outside yet. Jane, don't go outside yet. All of you stay low and stay in cover. Get away from the windows. An explosion of this scale always comes in waves. Why is it always my leg? My leg! It's like that dude in SpongeBob, bro. The bookshelf's got my leg pinned. Will, give Fred a hand. Thanks, mate. I can move now. Are you bleeding anywhere? I'm fine, just a little bit. I mean, I'm fine, just a little bit. Whoops. Do we have a first aid kit? Take that acute infection inhibitor right now. Huh? Alas, I got a gash on my leg because of the splinter, that's all. No, you don't get it. Right now, you're the highest possible level of infection risk. Did you see the black crystal that smashed through the window? My god, Is that active oranginium? That it is. You mean all the black stuff that's blanketing the streets? All of it? I'm afraid so. I can't believe it. Doesn't this mean the whole city's in terrible danger? Everybody, hey, you get infected, you get infected. Hey, you over there, you get infected. Yes. Damn it, Last, we gotta hurry and rescue the townfolk. We're short on time, but we need to save as many as we can. Any objections? I'd figure Oliver would raise his hand. Mock me all you want later, but get your arse up moving right now and get that first aid kit packed. Fred, you're hurt. Stay here and coordinate the rest of us. Will, go home and check on your parents. I can go with the rest of you. Don't be an idiot, boyo. Family's more important than work. Bring some medicine with you and check on your neighbors once you're done helping your family. Thank you, boss. Shredder, old mucker. Looks like you and I've got a few more streets to take. Don't forget about me, Oliver. It may only be a temporary arrangement, but I am an operator under your wing nonetheless. Last, don't be absurd. I'm being serious. Leave the district and its surroundings to me. That's the epicenter. That's way too dangerous. Oh boy. Do we have a choice? Give me a temporary set of comms too. We'll give each other progress reports. I'm going too. Janie, this rescue op's not a play date, and you've not gone through training like the rest of us. You don't need to put yourself in harm's way. Whose bloody idea was it to dump all this active oranginium on a town anyway? They've got to be out of their minds. They've bombed so much land in such a short period of time. Whoever planned this attack must have at least 10 brand new ground suppression howitzers. How much that much artillery? I watched the battle over the past 2 days from afar, and there are some formidable casters among the so-called riders. That gives their force a certain degree of stealth capability. But that's not enough to hide so much material coming into town. Especially not from the garrison's watchful eyes. Now, what's up, Razor? How you doing? And they're not stupid enough to point their cannons at a city block. They finally managed to bring under their control, as if they blow up all the locals, their own man included. You mean... Jane, you know the answer. No, it can't be. You mean our men annihilated a city block? It was us who killed all those townfolk, condemned countless more to death by oripathy? It's the barracks. They know they can't win a war with the Terrans on the other side. With no way to tell friend from foe, they'll take them all down in one shot. Even the common folks. Yeah, that's effed. And they used a dirty bomb precisely because it saves them the trouble later on. The infected get rounded up, and that gives them the most righteous excuse to dispose of the Terrans. They use the people as a tool like that? Isn't the Victorian army meant to protect its citizens? I mean, when was the last time they actually did that? You're agitated, I could tell. But that's because you've got a kind heart that most soldiers lack. Over the last few centuries, the Victorian army has trampled all kinds of nations and peoples across the world, and it was never out of the goodness of their hearts. Yeah. Now I see why townsfolk thought the rioters were in the right. But they're just as ready to use innocent lives for their own gain. They got different masks on, but the faces under them are just as ugly. What's the difference? This is Rhodes Island, the only side doing what's right? How well do you know Rhodes Island? Oh, whoops, wrong voice, but I trust Uncle Oliver and everyone else here, and I've known to trust you ever since the day we met. And how well do you know me? Lass, why be so intense? Janie here needs some time to take this all in. It's okay, Uncle Oliver. I know what Outcast is trying to tell me. I really am thankful you took me in when I had nowhere to go. And I really am still confused. Whenever I pick a side, someone tells me I don't belong. But at least for the time being, I know what I have to do. Please let me come with you. I want to help the injured outside as best as I can. Even if some of them were throwing rocks at you, chasing you away just a minute ago. It's just as you said, I can't stand by and watch evil happen over and over. This has nothing to do with what side I choose. You hear that, Oliver? You're the officer in charge of County Hillock. Will you let Jane Willow join our ranks if temporarily? I've got no problem with that. We've got all the first aid kits packed. Janie, you could come with any of us. I'm going to the central block too. So you going with the lass? Phew. And I thought you'd be scared of her now after all that. Nothing. If everyone's ready, let's go. Remember, your own safety comes first. You've got lots of contaminated ground to look out for, and enemies to keep in mind too. Given the situation, forces on either side won't be too friendly to us. Yeah. Well, you said technically no one is committing war crimes because there's been no ruling to establish what constitutes a crime to begin with. Wait, really? Mr. Chef, Mr. Chef. Bro's laid out. Oh, where to start? We've got wounded everywhere. Mr. Chef got cooked by that damn bomb. He ain't coming back. No, I have to find Chef. He should be around here. I need to get him out of town. What's got my leg? Oh. A hostile? No. You're out like a light. No threat to me. Kill me. Yeah. Later. Let me move this rock that's got your leg pinned first. There we go. Oh, it's all mush. Ooh. And these black crystals look serious. Oh my god. New quest, find Chef. Progress 0 out of 5 pieces. Oh, you foul as hell for that one. Oh my god. Hey guys, today we're going to be looking for the Chef. Now we have to find 5 pieces of his body. Now they may be scattered all over the place, so we're going to have to look real close here and may have to use a flashlight. Alright, let's do it. Like, what the hell? That's effed up. That's messed up. That's really messed up, man. I can't. The infected are dirty. I mustn't be sullied like that. Oh, we shouldn't. Nothing's wrong with hanging in there to live another day, is there? You don't get it. This is fate worse than death. Alright, I don't get it. Fine then. I'm looking for someone. No one's got help for you for now. Mr. Chef, Mr. What are you tugging my leg for this time? This apron, Mr. Chef. The rock crushed Chef too. No wonder I couldn't find him. The intel's still here. He tried his best to protect it to the very end, I could tell. I know damn well you ain't saying 1 out of 5. Mr. McMartin, I don't know your real name, but I will remember you for what you've done. Rest in peace, my friend. In arms. Your bravery won't go to waste. And you, I need to thank you, you nameless hostile. I should give you what you want, but I could tell you'll be gone soon even if I don't do a thing. Any last words? The leader. You're about to peg out in your leaders what's come to mind? We will give rise to a fire of rebirth. Where you're looking at? More and more enemies are pouring through the ruins. Reinforcements? The cannons didn't do a thing. Captain, they're all gonna be in danger. I need to regroup with them. My mission's a failure. In that case, taking the communication center's our last chance. Oh dear. Well, here we go, chat, huh? Here we go.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
Ah! What do you think you're doing? If I push that rock over this side, Is it just gonna get blocked by this, chat, or will it actually go over and tumble onto this too? Is that even worth a try? I feel like that might just be really stupid to even attempt that. I'm gonna do it and it's gonna do like nothing. Oh, it's gonna actually go over? Ha! I mean, I'm a genius, chat. Ha! I'm a genius. Ha! 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 Ha. See, big brain. I totally knew that was gonna work. Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Scenery here, Doctor.
All right. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I should probably... No! I can't let you go this way! Wait, Thorns, you're not gonna hit it? You don't want to hit that? You don't? No? You didn't want to? Thanks. That's fine. You know, I'll just... We're not even gonna bother.
How despairing.
They need to be next to it. That's okay. Okay. I know what I will do. I'm gonna bring in, yeah, like Gravel or somebody. Who's gonna sit out? Okay, I guess. Oh, or I could just borrow a Gravel. Project Red. Project Red! Okay. Oh, you said Phantom? Oh my god, chat, you just reminded me. I have Phantom. I completely forgot. I haven't built him, though. But I have him.
Follow my light.
Whoops.
Watch out for the tide.
Damn, the fact that I forgot about that is pretty funny. Alright. I mean, how quickly can you get rid of it? Eek. Eek. Okay, you can get rid of it really fast. Boom. Timber! Okay. One down.
I'm here to help.
Okay, these dudes are gonna start moving quick. Just put the bomb for this one. Right off the bat, boom. Alright, we good. Big brain, chat. Big brain. That's what I could do like this. Get rid of that one too.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Bop. Go. Oh, but oh, they're gonna walk on that and they're gonna die quicker though. Ah. This was all strategically planned, chat. And then, poke, poke.
Respond the instant I spot the movement.
Hey, leave me alone over here. Look at you. And then what I could do...
Not one step backwards.
Y'all bunched up as hell, but this is what I want. Bing. Alright, so this should be pretty straightforward to this point. We in a nice little conga line. Oh! No! No. Come here. Bink. Alright, so if you're gonna bring in those annoying enemies, I'm gonna do this. Because we're not doing that. Absolutely not. Hey, yo. And then cover yourself over here. Crank this up. Poke. Poke. Yeah, I don't like the hoverboard guys either. We should be good now. This works very well. You could put silver in just in case. Nightingale died? Oh dear. Okay, what is happening?
Die, please.
That's fine. I mean, we're winning. We're certainly winning, aren't we? No. They wanna be right there, be my guest. You ain't gonna make it. Yeah?
Mission accomplished.
Oh. Okay. You haven't done the hard mode stages for 9 yet or 10? There, if there too, you don't remember. Yeah, you could do that or try to get them to walk the extra mile after they cross the special panel. Another job well done, eh? That was pretty good. You're honestly slacking on the hell stages. Yeah, I don't really do hell stages. 9 only has challenge mode? No hard mode. Oh wait, so that's it. Oh, they didn't even put story at the end of that. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to end so abruptly, chat. I was like, wait, what? And chat, where did we start today? Did we started at what? Was it 5? Did we do stage 5 and then on? Or was it stage 6? It was 5, right? So we did 5. Yeah, we did from 5 all the way over to 13. Damn! Okay. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Jeez, my back. Alright, so tomorrow we should be able to finish this then, chat. Definitely. Hell yeah. Which is, it's really weird to say, because I'm just like, wow, I feel like we are just like zooming through this. Fun fact about the hover guys, if you stun them, they'll just fall off their boards, but they follow their normal pathing, so they'll just walk off the ledge sometimes. Which is why somebody was saying, what, Cruce Alter earlier? To use a stun skill or something? Interesting. You wish you had knew that. That would have been nice to know. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with the rest of the story tomorrow. I have a bad feeling that, you know, we're gonna have a specific character die. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So that's gonna be, oof. But we'll have to see what happens from there, because we're definitely getting to the climax of everything here. Yeah, the writing's a lot more concise and easier to get through. Like, most definitely. Most definitely. Like, I don't mind reading out loud, but holy crap, last chapter at times when Casche was talking and stuff, I was like, oh, damn, you talk a lot. When him and Cal were talking together, damn, these two dudes, I mean, these two people, they be just talking. Holy, freaking Casche talking and freaking Cal talking, there's, oh, whew. See, this is good though. This is, yeah, and to be fair, yeah, that is true. That this is the beginning of something compared to the ending of like a whole arc. Man, be reading the B-movie script for real. Yeah, it makes sense for a finale to be longer though. Fair, very fair there. Well, yeah, I like it of how it's been. You know, things are easy to understand and such. Nice and smooth. You have some stages where you have some story in it, and then you go do the stage, and then it ends, so you don't have to read after that. I don't know. It's much more, I guess, palatable. Don't worry, chapter 10 is longer again. Lovely. That's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Oh Lord, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and we'll wrap up chapter 9. Should be good. Let's see. As for videos, I gotta go get up some, well, I gotta go record some anime reactions, so I'll get some of those up. Tomorrow the stages come out for Lingering Echoes, the EX stages. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that tomorrow though, just because we're already gonna be finishing up the story. So yeah. Am I gonna stream at the same time as this one? I don't know. I don't know. I might... It's like, in a perfect world, I'd love to do these Arknight streams earlier, just in general. But then there's a thing called my sleep schedule. And I know how I am with my sleep schedule. And I know damn well that I don't wake up early like that. It might be around the same time, or probably maybe like an hour before or something. I'll try to schedule it tonight, so at least it's scheduled there. So, I'll try to do that at least. We'll see what happens. Yeah, my sleep schedule's sort of all over the place. But, yeah. You said, I appreciate your starting times around 8 p.m. for you, which is nice. Oh, damn. Well, you're welcome. Meanwhile, other people are like, it's 3 in the morning for I'm not going to be able to please everybody with the time I start my streams, but that's just how that goes. I think I mentioned everything, though. So until the next one, my dudes, y'all stay safe. Appreciate y'all for watching. Check out all the other videos on the channel. I just uploaded earlier today the video for A Cold Call, which is Arknights theme, which is a jammer. Very good song also, so there's that. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm about to go take a little break, and then I gotta go record. So good night, and I bid good night, good morning, good afternoon, and I bid you adieu. Alright, and music, what's the music? I'll just go with the same music I use for the intro right now. So y'all stay safe out here, my dudes.